I don't know what streamer that was, but he is live. I don't know what his live would be under, so I can't get it into the corner more. It will not let me. There's nobody over there. Lower right corner, okay. All right, guys, that is the best I can do. I got you up, bro. Sweet, thank you, I appreciate it, guys. All the love. Shout out to every single person who is getting this out there. Oh God, I keep turning my volume down, sorry guys. I need to find somewhere to sit for a second so I can light a smoke and rest my feet for a minute. I hope you guys don't mind. I have been on my feet for going on 3 hours right now, so I really need to take a little break. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna light a smoke really quick. Please don't get off. I am gonna continue streaming for as long as possible. We've been going 3 hours. Let's get a couple more hours in there, guys. I'm just gonna sit for a second here. Oh, I'm gonna light a cigarette up. And I'm gonna just rest my feet for a minute, my back, so. I'll keep the camera facing over there the best I can. Zoom in a little bit for you. There. Thank you guys, thank you. My back is pretty sore, but I don't care. Thank you guys. Oh yeah, Toxic. There you go, buddy. I forgot, there you go. All the help is very appreciated. Rachel, do you think you could post all the info again for me, please and thank you? Joni, it's Owen James, OwenJames.3013 at outlook.com. Okay, I gotta set the camera down for a sec, guys. I'm gonna light my smoke. Don't mind me for a minute here.
Stream going?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just trying to rest up for a sec. Been going 3 hours, plus an hour before that, so.
Is that Ottawa Walks guy still going around?
Yeah. We were supposed to go on a walk together today.
Oh yeah.
But I guess he broke his gimbal, so.
Oh, okay. I figured he would have. I've only seen him once, but I've watched his streams a lot.
Yeah, no, he's great, eh?
Yeah, he's great. And I don't know, he has a smooth walk too. It kind of helps. Like some people are doing a.
I try to stay as smooth as possible too.
And he doesn't say to be able to see what's happening. Like so, it's more like a little purer the news. Like it's not as much, you know.
Ottawa's just went live now.
Oh, did he? Oh,
yep.
nice.
That's what I'm hearing.
Nice.
If he is live, please verify. If he's not live, please verify.
Got quite a few on.
Sorry?
You have quite a few people on yours?
Yeah, just over 1,000.
Nice.
Again, guys, sorry. I just need a little couple minute rest here.
They've been here since this morning here, so I'm sure the group's changed. But
Yeah.
this morning I heard about it, but I was downtown. Just trying to see if we could get any closer. But
Oh yeah. Not live. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, so someone was just trying to say he was live. He's not live.
Oh, okay. Probably just watching one of the streams.
Oh. I don't know how to pin, guys. All right. Oh, let's continue. Oh. Nice chatting, man. Anything you want to say to the camera?
Oh, not too much. Just come on out, support freedom. It's great. It's all been peace and love. I haven't seen anything that I wouldn't, want. I'm not ashamed of anything that the protesters have done, and we've done. It's really awesome, and this thing's growing. So there's going to be a lot more freedom, whether it's marches, gatherings, whatever. There's going to be a lot more of this until we get some, like some kind of normal things, like end the mandates, like get back to life.
For sure, for sure.
Go Canada.
Well, thank you, man. We appreciate your words. And have yourself a great night.
You too.
I'm trying. Coda B 123. That's me right there. So yeah, I'll be on for a while. I'm at the War Museum again, guys. I'm still here. Quoi?
Char de police, ça dort pas. Elle avait pas trop loin.
Ah, il faut que ça aille où?
Cette char de police,
Hey, ça va?
Okay, I'll do that right now, guys. So bear with me. Camera's gonna be still for a minute. says is so I don't know, but I got it. It's on the bottom of my screen either way. Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
So I go by the name of El Camille. I'm the greatest artist of all time, and I'm here just fighting for my liberty, fighting for freedom, capturing it, journaling it, getting it through the real press, the truth. I stand by truth and not corruption and not lies, and that's why we're here to capture what's really happening, because this live streamer, nor am I trying to bend the truth or bend the image of what's really going on. So we're just letting you guys decide and see what's happening.
And an hour before that, and I'm continuing to go. So hit it up, get other streamers out here if you can, spread the word. Everybody's coming here at 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. This is where the protest is now. We're live outside the War Museum, Ottawa, Ontario.
Amazing,
Let's get at it,
Thank you,
people.
brother. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Have you ever tried going downtown, or what's happening?
I'm located downtown in a hotel, and if you don't have proof of residency and stuff, they will not let you in.
How do you prove it?
You have to have a paper with your name or like a piece of mail, or yeah. So I carry all my stuff on me. I got my room key for my hotel, so, and all the border cops know who I am now, so I just walk right by them.
Right.
My streamers have all seen it happen. I just walk right by. So
if I were to go, I would need proof and papers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks, man, but
I see, how it is. Well, do you know what's happening with the truckers? Like, where did they go?
they're all at a couple locations, like Exit 88 and a couple other places. So
Yeah, dispersed.
yeah, they're making a plan. There are other trucks coming down, other convoys that have been on their way for a while. So we're gonna have to just wait and see what happens.
You just gotta stand together. That's all.
Yeah.
Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Amazing. Thank you, brother.
No problem, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Amazing.
Again, another streamer. We got to get that support going. Get everybody out there, man. All eyes on the ground. So keep it going, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
CMP pointed a tear gas canister gun and fired at her leg. And you could see the video, it's online, and it looked excruciating. But I think the reaction is more one of horror at this is what our government is doing to the media. This is what the government is doing to our people. The police force of the government, call it what you will, because it has historical comparisons, coming in to carry out the orders of the tyrants, to quell and suppress with the most violent means you can imagine. A protest that had lasted 3 weeks, yes, that was a nuisance, probably. That was the most peaceful nuisance that you'd ever seen, arguably, but not arguably. And by the way, just so everyone appreciates, whether or not you want to perceive this as targeted harassment, targeted violence against an adversarial media, Alexa Lavoie is the one who asked Justin Trudeau the question, will you apologize for having besmirched, denigrated, demeaned, and maligned Rebel News? Remember, it was an amazing clip. And she asked Justin Trudeau to his face. He looked at her face and he says, I've said all I have to say to you. And then turns away. Coincidentally, his RCMP that he deployed under the Emergencies Act saw Alexa Lavoie reporting on scene with her credentials, with a microphone in her hand, and shot her point blank in the leg with a tear gas canister. Come to whatever conclusions you want. This is either the end of Trudeau politically, or this is the end of Canada politically. And people have to understand that you could hate those protesters all you want. And you could have thought that that was an occupation all you want. You could have thought it was a nuisance all you want. Ottawa is now occupied. Ottawa is now occupied by militaristic forces. He didn't call in the military. He just called in the RCMP, the provincial police from Quebec, it seems, the maroon hats, if anybody remembers. I hope the people in Canada and those not in the US now understand the similar tactics that went on here in the US regarding the media and the government depicting January 6th. Praying for you all. I hope everybody appreciates, first of all, thank you very much for the super chat, but and especially understand, Trudeau towards rebel media, and lo and behold, his own RCMP that he calls in under the Emergencies Act shoots a reporter in the leg with a tear gas canister, and it's beyond a bruise, it's a contusion. And then they're swinging their batons, apparently spraying pepper spray. This is Canada. This is not Canada. This is Justin Trudeau's Canada. And this is either the end of Justin Trudeau politically, or this is the end of Canada politically. Thank you, David. You've been this country's voice of sanity in the midst of all this media bullshit for the MSM. No, I've never seen anything like it. I didn't go down with a preconceived notion of what that protest was going to look like. I just saw it with my own eyes. True. Now, but then there was one more thing. The debate. The debate that is currently going on. 7 sitting days they had. Running clock, 7 sitting days. I mean, they debated yesterday and today, so I don't know if they count weekends as sitting days officially, even though they declared them, or they did actually debate. 7 sitting days. The vote on this is tomorrow. Let me just see. I saw another chat there that I wanted to bring up. Social media claims 90% of Canadians are against the truckers. Bullshit. I even in Ottawa, I interviewed people on the street. I still got 50-50. I got people who didn't really like the truckers, but supported the cause. I had people who hated the truckers, but didn't think it was so bad. I spoke to people who live downtown. They said it was honking incessantly for 4 days. I spoke to one guy after a stream, off stream, who said it was he couldn't get through town. I don't doubt it. I got conflicting reports from people on the street, locals who live there. You can say that they're slanted for whatever agenda they have. But I don't believe for a second that 90% support the truckers. I don't support the truckers. I don't believe for a second. In Ottawa, based on my experience, it was still 50-50. And that was the epicenter of this. Maybe it's true. The more distant you get from the epicenter, the less you know about it. Viva, how did your wife react to the nuclear? Does she have concerns, safety, government attention, etc.? Is she all in? Well, when I ran for the PPC, that was as much all in attention as we were going to get. This is just, who would have thunk? First of all, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the question. No, when I made the decision to run for the PPC, that's all in. I mean, that's and that's all in, and that's all out for some friends and family who are still under the impression that that the PPC is a right-wing extremist, racist, xenophobe party. So racist and xenophobic that they got the. I'm not invoking my identity to try to quell any of these misconceptions. But okay, this was the chat I was looking for. Little Rock, booyah, great to be here. Almost 2 years, and how you have grown. Health is good and really getting used to the new leg. Amazing. Your coverage of the protest was great. I have really enjoyed my time here, and you are a greatest YouTube. Thank you very much, Little Rock. And above all else, be well and heal well. And I can't imagine what it's like getting used to a leg that you don't have the sensation over, so you don't know where it is. I mean, people don't really appreciate, but you do appreciate like the sensorial feelings that go down to your toes. I knew someone who had a condition that resulted in numbness under the soles of his feet, and you just imagine trying to walk around and feel the contours of the ground just with that type of condition where your foot is constantly numb and you can't feel dips and cracks and pebbles and this and that. To get used to an actual new limb through which you have no sensation, I can't imagine. Okay, I'm going to miss some super chats. I apologize. So the debate is going on. And watching the debate, I was going to live stream reaction to the debate, but there's so much stuff going on above and beyond the world. Just couldn't do it today. But you watch the debate, and I've been there now. I've seen it for, I don't know how many days, 12, 13, or 14 days. I've seen it. I've seen it coming in with no preconceived notion and being convinced by what I saw. When I see these liberal MPs talking about a violent protest, harassment, people couldn't walk with masks, they're liars. They're liars, or they just don't know what they're talking about. But when you say something definitively and you know that you have no legitimate basis to say that definitively, you are as good as a liar. To say the moon is made out of cheese, it might not be a lie, but if you have no legitimate basis to make such a statement of fact, it's as good as a lie. To know that the moon is not made out of cheese and to say it is a lie. To not know that it's not made out of cheese because you've never been there, but you have no good reason to say it's made out of cheese, is as good as a lie. And these MPs who are spewing and repeating these lies, if they don't know better, it's as good as a lie. And if they do know better because they have no excuse not to know better, it's a malicious lie. I saw people walking through with face masks. I saw protesters with face masks. The reason why none of them got harassed is because a lot of people were wearing face masks because they didn't want to be identified. So don't give me this crap that they were harassing people with face masks. I was there. People were wearing face masks, and other people understood that they were wearing face masks so that they would not be identified attending this protest for the reasons that we're now seeing coming out of the Ottawa police. So don't give me this crap that they were being harassed. Nobody was being harassed for wearing a face mask by anyone affiliated, related to, or had anything to do with the convoy. So it's a lie. Sorry. Can we all agree that we're at the point where comparisons to Nazi socialist Germany are 100% legit? Trudeau has dictatorial power, martial law, and is enabled to violate human rights on universal scale. Never again. P.S. Concussions were probably no. It was definitely a concussion, concussive stun grenade, whatever it is. So these liberal politicians who are giving their 5-minute discourses of the most, do you say hallucinogenic? It wouldn't be hallucinogenic. Hallucinations, fabrications. There's a third one to get a rhyme there. 7 Nations. It's like a Tom McDonald rap song. They are fabricated lies. No one was harassed for wearing a face mask for obvious reasons. Plus, it was freaking cold. So nobody's going to harass somebody for wearing a face mask because it was -16 for many of those days. Oh, and then talking about, defecation on people's doorsteps. There were cameras 24/7. For good or for bad, there were cameras 24/7. No one caught any of these protesters taking dumps on people's front steps, harassing people, knocking them down. I don't want to say, video or it didn't happen, but video or it didn't happen. And there's a lot of video to disprove everything. And these liberal politicians and the NDPs, it's just garbage. It's not like one screen, 2 films. It's lies. And they're sitting there in their Zoom calls because, they got to create the illusion of terror, of panic, of violence. They got to erect those fences around the war monument. Then they got to come in with police to disperse the veterans at the war monument. It's atrocious. It's just atrocious. And they're living in a political fantasy. They've got the media that they pay for in their back pockets to sit around, get the one image of a protester so they can say, look at this violent protester. The police force, this militaristic, straight out of Flowbot's Handlebars video police force showing up to break up what was not arguably, obviously, the most peaceful protest ever, albeit it lasted 3 weeks. Nuts. And the truckers should do a work stoppage, bring the government to their knees. They lie to try to convince people that people are not stupid. Thousands of cameras everywhere, no hiding the truth. This will be Trudeau's downfall. Look for it soon. From your mouth to God's ears, because the vote is tomorrow. The vote is tomorrow, I believe at 10 o'clock. No, I don't even know why I said 10 o'clock. Scratch that. I don't know what time the vote's at. I think it's later on in the day because I think they might still have another day of debating. I don't know. But the vote is tomorrow. And these NDPs, New Democratic Party, you may as well just call yourself the New Dictator Party. Because if you support this measure, but want Justin Trudeau to act judiciously with his new unlimited powers, you are just as corrupt as him, and you're just as enabling of the corruption as he is. And I have no doubt Jagmeet Singh is right on par. Jagmeet Singh is only jealous that he's not Justin Trudeau wielding this power now. New Democratic Party, my butt. Change your name, scrap your name. Just call you the New Dictator Party. Or even worse, just the NP. I can think of an acronym for that, which I won't say online. So that's the news coming out of tomorrow. I'm not sure that I'm going to go back to Ottawa. I don't think I have anything more to document. And the irony, I'm not a credentialed journalist. And even the credentialed journalists are getting harassed by the police at every corner stop. So I don't think I'm going back. I've got nothing more to document. I've got no more story to tell the world that they're being lied to. And the irony, now that you've gotten all the peace-loving truckers out of Ottawa, the only people walking the streets are a very angry and militaristic police force, and other people who now might feel that they have the political permission slip to express their misinformed outrage at anybody they perceive to be a freedom-loving Canadian who might, for the last 3 weeks of the last 2 years, have finally had a moment of pride to see the Canadian flag. Okay, sorry. Getting angry and frustrated. So I see Barnes in the backdrop. I'll give him the heads up that he's coming in. Is there any power in the opposition party to fight? Well, Pierre Poilievre is doing his best to resurrect and save the Conservative Party, but they've allowed this to happen. So Pierre Poilievre, he, as good a speaker as he is, their party allowed this to happen. Okay, who else finds it a bit ironic that Trudeau invoked the Emergency Act the same week some provinces in Canada erased restrictions? Or did I get my news wrong? You did not get your news wrong, Brett Cormier. The provinces are eliminating their passport systems, the COVID responses. The only issue is now it seems that the federal is going to take over with a federal vaccine passport system. The only difference with that would be so long as the feds don't have it interprovincially, although it looks like they're still going to maintain it that way on flights and trains, you wouldn't have a charter violation. You would just have an international issue, like, countries set their own restrictions for who can come into the countries. So, create a vax pass to come into Canada. It'll be great for tourism. Okay, now that I've gotten myself sufficiently angry, Barnes is in the house. He's looking good. Robert, I'm bringing you in. How you doing, sir?
Good.
Audio, everyone in the audio, let me know if one of us is too loud. Robert, you're looking good. What's the good word?
Well, I see you're famous enough now to get your first national TV hit piece.
Yeah, I said they're going to issue the correction. They're going to do it. I'm so neurotic, Robert. I called them out on it. I was like, has there ever been one other video that's been pulled? I'm thinking of no, because I made such a stink over that one. What's that? Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna go see. We're gonna go see what news company there is over here. Who do you guys think it is? Amazing. Well, look, I mean, the world is just fascinated by the awfulness that's going on in Canada. And I just saw a chat that said rumors are that the RCMP are being paid $4,000 a day. They're being paid time and a half or whatever. Emergency hazard pay. There's a lot of them too, but I won't get into that. All that I can say is that I do believe they're going to get sued as of tomorrow for what they've done over the weekend from some people. I worked for the RCMP and CSIS for 35 years to protect Canadians from threats to democracy. Our government treats our citizens in a peaceful demonstration worse like scum or terrorists. 100%. Robert, what's your take? I mean, what you're looking at this from the States. What do people say out in the States?
I think it was, from a purely political perspective, theatrical perspective, it was a mistake by Trudeau. They went in too hard. They went in too heavy. You don't bring a SWAT team to that kind of event. You don't bring troops, troop look like cops to that event, and you don't bring the Mounties on their horses to that event. And the iconic image that will be forever etched into stone will be that grandma getting run over by a horse. Because however they got that photo from above, even the New York Times put it in the towards the front of their coverage. That's even the New York Times, who doesn't want to cover it from a sympathetic perspective. And so it's just too bad of an image. I mean, it's not quite, but still iconic in the same manner that the man in front of the tank in Tiananmen Square was. I mean, it's probably one of the most dramatic images of police abuse of power over protesters that you could imagine. And the sloppiness, carelessness of how they handled it. I mean, how they've handled it all the way through, but it will forever stain the reputation and resume and history of Trudeau.
And now there was a Fox News journalist who tweeted out, this was Friday night, reported that the woman died. I said, if this is true, it's going to be squarely on Justin Trudeau. And then someone said to me, well, why don't you just wait and see? And I said, one way or the other, if the woman died, and I'm going to get to she didn't die, just so nobody's worried. One way or the other, if she did die in Trudeau's hands, and if she didn't, he got away by the skin of his teeth, because the difference between dying and not dying when a 2,000-pound horse is stomping on any part of your body is a matter of luck and not a matter of skill. So whether or not she died doesn't change anything as to how egregious it was to strut 8 horses in minus 16 temperature when the roads are icy in a crowded protest. It's negligence. It's criminal negligence. Now, the woman, to add sweet cherry to this outrageous abusive pie, is Indigenous. She's an elderly Indigenous woman. She apparently dislocated her shoulder. She's out of hospital now. And they filed an SIU, I think it's a special investigative unit, into the injury, where initially the Ottawa police said no one was injured. And then they said, oh yeah, there was an incident when someone threw a bike at a horse. These effing idiots.
Don't bump into me. Don't tell me what to do.
How's it going, everybody? You're on live TV and the world's watching what you're doing, just so you know. Just so you guys know.
This is the CBC right here.
How are you? So, I feel like Sharon. I went for one lap.
What else? So even the media in the U.S., I mean, Fox News has been all over Canada, but other outlets in the States, have they been critical?
I mean, they've tried to minimize the coverage, but that was too visually symbolic to ignore. And that's the problem. I mean, visuals will tell a much bigger, broader, longer story than the written word will. And they kind of etch themselves in stone, in my view. And so Canada was mostly for a lot of these mandates before the trucker convoys, but even the Canadian polls have shown people not supporting this kind of reaction. It's just not a Canadian kind of reaction. It's not, I get Trudeau couldn't wait to unleash his emergency powers. And Freeland, dumb enough to go out and say, we're going to make all these permanent as soon as we can. My prediction is that even the very Trudeau sympathetic parliament may vote this down on tomorrow. And that will be doubly embarrassing and humiliating. So I think ultimately the truckers achieved most of what they set out for, to expose the raw power of the state against civil protests. They did that just with that visual imagery, that the state is relying upon power, not persuasion, for what it's doing. It's relying on its monopoly on the use of force, legal monopoly on the use of force, particularly in Canada, rather than the force of law. And on top of that, of course, many of the jurisdictions up there scrapped their vaccine passports or their intentions to tax people based on their vaccination status, and even some of their vaccine mandates. And parts of Europe and the United States did the same. Very liberal jurisdictions in Boston, in other parts of the country have retracted their vaccine passports or vaccine mandates, as the case may be. A few places are still holding on. But the trucker convoy, I think, worked out far more than probably they thought when they initially set out to hop in the rig and head up to Ottawa.
Someone in the chat said it wasn't a walker, it was a scooter. I mean, a mobility device for an elderly Indigenous woman who was stomped on by an RCMP horse. I mean, we're not splitting hairs. We agree. It's a question of semantics. Yeah. So I mean, yesterday when the truckers were going out, and I was there the moment. I forget what street it was, but whatever, doesn't matter. The trucks started going out, and the truckers were leaving, and I mean, literally in the passenger side of the truck, a woman was sobbing, and no one was even alleging it. No one was saying cowards, yada yada. The bottom line, they hit it without, just causing more harm to themselves than would ever yield any more beneficial results. It was done. The government made it clear they were not just going to seek out and destroy each and every protester who had parked their car there, cancel their insurance, seize their trucks. So there was nothing more to do but leave. And then, Robert, this is where you're negotiating with this is where you're not negotiating in good faith. They said, leave now, just leave. And then after they're out, the government comes out and says, we're going to track you down and we're going to seize stuff and make you pay for what you did. I mean, this is how the government, the police force have become the criminals. And, I say they pressure them through criminal means to leave. They then dupe them to leave. And then after they've left, they say, P.S., we're coming after you. I mean, this is why you can't. And yeah, lessons may have been learned, but hopefully, that's it. No, look, no rumors. There's 2 rumors that I'm not addressing. I do not believe that anyone died from the confrontation. The only rumor was the woman who got trampled by the horse. And the other one is the UN planes in North Bay. I know nothing about it. Not getting into it. Other people. I'm not a journalist. Rebel News will cover it. And Rebel News, what was the big one they covered? They covered just a big story. I forget. It'll come to me in a second.
Well, I mean, one of their reporters got shot at with something by the police.
Yeah, canister. That was Alexa Lavoie, who's I'm going to have, when she comes through Montreal, I said, I'm not necessarily going to go back to Ottawa because I'm not credentialed. I will get arrested by any one of these happy cops. When she comes through Montreal, we're going to have a talk. All right, Robert. So that's the Canadian stuff. We might bounce back in, people, just so you're satisfied, but there's nothing more. Tomorrow's going to be a big day and we'll be on it. Robert, what's the latest in what you're involved in? You've got multiple lawsuits, and I'm a teacher. I apologize. I did not do a lot of my homework this week. Robert, tell me what's going on with the vaccine mandate lawsuits that you're involved in. Any updates, any meaningful progress or regress in the United States?
Well, yes. So there are 3 sort of news developments on the vaccine mandate context, and then some news development surrounding my whistleblower suit, which is funny. People keep sending it to me and saying, what do you think about this? And it's like, yeah, it's my case. I'm representing the party. So I'm aware. But it was fully unsealed, and it's in the process of being served on the various defendants. And it includes 2 different components. One is a whistleblower claim concerning what's called a key tam action, which we talked about some last week. Basically, some people asked why $2 billion. That's how much Pfizer got paid by the government for its vaccines. And as part of that process, they had to make a bunch of certifications of things being true. And there's just a bunch of lies in there because she witnessed the evidence of those lies and she put them on notice and the FDA on notice of those lies. And it's a long litany. I mean, an former FDA official reviewed the complaint before it was filed and confirmed that these were just incredible violations across the board. Then the second claim is a retaliation claim, a wrongful discharge claim, because as soon as she disclosed this information, they made it look like they were going to do some remedial action, and they just bought time until they got rid of her and fired her. And as soon as they knew she had said anything to the FDA, which somehow got out of the FDA, we'll find out what that was all about. Then this was done. Now, some people asked, why was the suit filed back when it was and not released till now? The way a key tam action works is when you file suit, you have to file it under seal. You can't disclose it or you jeopardize the suit. The U.S. attorney then has an opportunity to review it, and they kept asking for extensions, saying maybe they'll intervene because technically the action is brought on behalf of taxpayers of all the United States governments, United States of America, with her as the relator. Now she has her own separate claim as the retaliation claim, but the main claim is based on the amount of money taxpayers paid that they would not have been obligated to pay if Pfizer had been honest in its disclosures, which it was not. As even the New York Times is reporting today, the CDC has been hiding a whole bunch of data they have about the effectiveness of the vaccine. And in the words of the New York Times, the reason why the CDC hasn't disclosed it is they were worried about how people might interpret it as to vaccine efficacy. So you don't have to be a genius to figure out what the data shows.
No, but it's a dictator, supreme leader, Francois Legault type measure. Can't have a public debate because we don't want people being misinformed by misinformation. How they
Those guys on camera one more time. Couple guys talking to the cops over there. There's nobody left over here. Yeah, so they're leaving now. There goes their van. That's what I was standing here waiting for. And they're driving right up Wellington, so. Clearly, I think I was correct. And they are the fake media. So just beware, guys. I am a live streamer, so I do.
Oh my God, it makes more sense now, especially with the names that shall not be spoken of treatments now. Explain the Dallas Buyers Club and what was going on as to why HIV or AIDS patients had to go underground to get treatments that were not being offered by doctors.
Everything that I do and talk about on here.
Analogize it to this.
So
Fauci tried to weaponize
I really
his
don't
control
care
over HIV to preclude
if my face gets plastered all over
what
because
medications.
I
Even
know
though
when I
it was
open my
clear evidence
live,
that a lot of his
live
proposals
stream,
were
you
not
guys will all
working,
be there
and there were
supporting
alternatives
me,
that
and
were.
I will be here
Big
supporting
Pharma
you.
saw HIV as a huge
So
profit.
just remember that, guys. Just remember
so
that.
they didn't want
While you guys are there
competitors
supporting
that,
me,
from unpatented drugs.
I will always be here
similar to
supporting
here.
you guys.
So that in the Dallas Buyers Club tells the story of
you
one
all.
guy just trying to get medication for himself and friends
And if,
who were
you guys
suffering
see
bitterly and were mostly suffering because of the conduct
any
of
other
behavior
streamers
they found.
on, anyone at all,
And it
even
has
the
a big
little
pharma
guys,
tie-in
even the
as
big
well.
guys,
Also,
send them
Fauci's
down.
always been long obsessed about
Because it looks like
vaccines for
everybody's
HIV.
leaving, and
It
that's
has
not
that
a good
obsession.
sign.
No surprise,
so.
Moderna is trying to claim they're going to have a vaccine for HIV soon.
I'm going
And
to
this
hold
is
it
the
down
time
here
period
as
where
long as I
now
can.
we have a lot of very effective treatments for HIV. In fact, there was even a TEDx presentation years ago by a doctor talking about how she thought
And
she
don't
had,
mind when I put the camera down
accidentally given
sometimes, it's
herself
because
HIV
I
in a test. And
can't really
one of
see
her
the
friends
comments.
said, well,
I need
would
to
you rather have
darken
diabetes
it
or
up a
HIV?
bit.
And her friend's point was that certain kinds of diabetes are actually less treatable right now than HIV is from an everyday quality of life standard. But it's very representative. It's also representative in the ADA context. The Americans with Disabilities Act was drafted in substantial part to prevent
John,
a
battery
response
pack's
as
great, brother.
employers and
You
public places and public
you picked out some
accommodations
good
and
ones because I've been
schools
on here
did towards
for
people with HIV,
going on 4
which is
hours.
They panicked, wasn't based on science, and they discriminated
Here,
against
I'll
people
even,
without a basis.
I'll check it for
was
you
based
guys
just
right on the
prejudice
camera.
and paranoia.
So
And
you
of course,
guys,
now we're
can
witnessing the
see
same
for
thing all over
yourselves.
again. And it's so it's extraordinary in that sense. But the HIV example and Fauci's complicity in it
I still got
is
3
very
bars. Each
if
one
you
of those
knew it,
bar
people like Bobby
dots
Kennedy were
is a
able to
full
accurately
charge.
predict where this was going 2 years ago.
So
And that's why he was warning. And
5
he's really been
total
warning about
hours
aspects
today,
of this for 5-10 years about
5
all the
and a
problems
bit.
with vaccine mandates. But
And,
but this in particular, he was.
I'm still
a
going, so
very
I'm pretty
early
sure this
aggressive,
thing will last quite a while.
Signal of
So,
warning
thank
about
you,
this
John.
because he knew Fauci's history, and the book well documents and demonstrates it. And so the
Put that back in my
the difference
pocket.
here is
All
it's
right,
really
guys.
been more reckless. You know, we have a disease that's not very deadly to most people, and we have a vaccine that even the CDC is now known for months and is hidden.
There's Zoke
is
over
not
there.
effective in the way they said it was. And that relates to our suit that, you know, a lot of this new information will be part of our motion for preliminary injunction against the CDC and the FDA and Janet Woodcock, a federal suit pending in Texas concerning the attempt to authorize this for people, for kids. They were going to try to authorize it for 6-month-olds, as young as 6-month-olds. They got enough
Okay,
blowback
well,
that they stepped back from the
maybe I'll
edge on
follow
that,
the march
precipice
then.
on that. But it hasn't stopped them, so that suit's going forward. And then the Tyson food is moving forward, and it got support this week from a case in the United Airlines case that went before the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. The question has always been when you lose, when your damages are something that can be compensable monetarily, the federal courts have said you can't get an injunctive relief because you can get remedied at the end of the day if you're right. I've never fully agreed with that, but that's the position they
Follow
generally
the
take.
Freedom Walk, guys.
The question here is they didn't. All of these companies, for the most part,
I don't know,
are not
apparently
firing
around the block.
people. They're putting them on unpaid administrative leave. That's making it difficult for them to
Zoke's
get
down here.
unemployment
He's
benefits.
got down here covered.
My argument
so
has been that is a continuous coercion, telling them just forfeit your religious beliefs and you can get your job back. And that's ongoing coercion, a violation of First Amendment rights that should be enjoined. That is
Yes,
subject
Zoke
to
is
injunctive
there.
relief, even under existing
if you
law.
want to pop back
Two
and
judges
forth,
in the federal
I'm gonna,
and the Fifth Circuit agreed 2-1
I'm gonna
decision.
try and
The dissenter
speed
was,
walk
you know,
up
your
to this
classic
mark.
whiner. You always know the whiners because they'll start off screaming about the most fake data. Nobody spreads more lies than federal judges.
So, how about Supreme Court justices?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Thanks,
She's
Thompson.
She's at
Love
the peak
it.
of the
Love
top
you.
of the federal bench.
Appreciate you guys.
We'll get to one of the Trump cases where you could know where it was going just by the bogus introduction by the political judge. But the Fifth Circuit, bravely said, 2 judges said, look, this is clear continuous coercion, and that's always been subject to injunctive relief. That actually relates to one of the claims I have against Tyson Foods
169
in
is,
Tennessee. So we'll see if the
What? Is
court
he on?
applies the same logic. But it was a very good, important ruling. We'll see what happens with it as it goes up. 2 different judges issued 4 different injunctions against the military for taking any disciplinary
Hit that
action
like button,
against
guys. Get
anyone
this out there. Let's get more
based on
people
religious
watching.
objections to the vaccine, noting that it's quite clear that the military is routinely violating people's religious freedom rights as protected under the Religious Freedom and Restoration Act and cannot meet the strict scrutiny standard required thereunder, which
Travel
means
fund will
it's
be
only a
live
matter
soon.
of time,
Okay,
I
guys.
believe, before the federal judge in Florida, federal
Sounds
judge
good.
in, I think Georgia joined him in a separate case. But I think that judge in Florida is showing strong signs of being inclined to enjoin the military's ability to discriminate against anyone for religious reasons related to the vaccine, and that will be the last, vaccine mandate to fail in that aspect of trying to override religious objections. A Boston Court of Appeals enjoined the vaccine mandate on firemen. And people who work for the fire department, and not long after
Oh,
that,
I'm so
plus, I
sore.
think
I'm
the
past
trucker
being
convoy,
sore.
the Boston mayor
Don't know if you
pulled
guys
back
ever
and
been
said
there.
no more vaccine mandate, no more vaccine passport. In Philadelphia, they pulled back the vaccine passport on restaurants.
Yes, so guys, stay tuned.
So we'll see if some other places start to walk back. A bunch of countries in Europe
Still down.
follow suit as well as a bunch of provinces in Canada. So it looks like, especially as they've been losing the vaccine passport battles and losing some of the vaccine mandate battles,
Which I will
most
do
people
so.
that were trying to push it have walked back. Not all.
Because
Still
I
some
would love to
employers
join the
pushing
march.
it through, trying to, and firing people. New York City fired over 1,000 workers related to it, refusing to recognize religious objections. But all of that may have led to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Oh yeah, I was trying to catch up to all
you.
you.
Hearing next month.
Wanted to get it all
First, it
live.
went up to Sotomayor. And Sotomayor denied it on behalf of the New York City workers who were being fired because of their assertion of their rights under the Title VII and constitutional against the state act. And what a lot of people don't know in the Supreme Court context, if 8 justices over that circuit What normally happens is that justice refers it to the whole court, and the whole court votes on it. In this context, there's been a bunch of justices, Breyer, Sotomayor, Barrett, who've been refusing to follow that
Somebody
protocol and just denying it.
get
Right
Glenn out of here, please.
Gorsuch has previously dissented from this.
Thank
What a
you.
lot of people don't know is if the First Circuit justice rejects justice assigned to the circuit, you can go to any of the other justices and ask them. You're not bound by that one. And that protocol is there for issues exactly like this, where you have a real disparity. You're not stuck just by the geographical luck of where you are. And they went to Gorsuch.
If you haven't already,
Gorsuch
folks, please
this
feel
time
free to
referred it
subscribe.
the court, and the court has this
To help this live footage reach out to others,
religious rights in the Union.
others who may have difficulties
guys,
finding
I do
live
not
footage.
speak French. I'm
Everyone
sorry.
deserves to see and hear.
I think that ruling is going to be favorable,
I speak
and
English.
it's going to mean a bunch of employers and a bunch of governments are going to be on the hook for a bunch of money because of the people that they
Travel
put on
fun. Hey, buddy.
unpaid leave
Good
or
to see ya.
fired based
I heard
on
you're coming
religious
on soon.
discriminatory reasons. So that was
Just me and Zoke are
mostly
the only two
promising
streamers
news.
down
There was a bad
at
case out of New Jersey.
War
where New
Museum.
Jersey Court of Appeals
We're
cheered
doing
the vaccine
marches
mandate,
around
said you
the
could do
bridge and
anything.
stuff like
One
that. So
long
if you
liberal
want to
MSNBC
get on and get
lecture
down
thing.
here, do it up,
by a
buddy. We
bunch
need
of
more
judges.
eyes on the
So
ground.
that would
So
the big rulings.
if you're coming out, we could use you, brother.
Vaccine passports, vaccine mandates, vaccine rules, religiously discriminatory.
Got a nice march going.
What does this mean? Bonds will Canadians
I'm sorry, I do not speak French very well, but
It won't.
Thank
I mean,
you.
the idea is
Merci
that
beaucoup.
if you're Cuban for the most part, and you make it to the United States, there's much more liberal asylum principles that are applied to you. But I know people are trying to pass something well, it'll be interesting to watch. Liberals, it's been the
no,
left
guys,
wanting
speak
to
Joel.
expand asylum to be even economic. What happens if it's a bunch of Canadian truckers who want to move to Michigan?
Well, but what happens then? The problem is, as I've now learned for myself, is that in order to travel to the U.S. as a foreigner, you need to be fully vaccinated. So how can you even get in to claim asylum if you can't get in because of the reason for which you're claiming asylum prevents you from getting in the first place? What do? You cross on foot, or you lie, or you sneak in and then?
We love you
Zoe
anyway.
is over there.
That's kind of
We
the,
are free, we are happy, we are
the means across the
happy.
southern border.
To go on the march with everybody.
That's how most
so.
of them come in. They come in seeking.
I've been live
most of them don't.
3
come in
hours and 50 minutes.
Some come in seeking, and my understanding is they're not imposing a vaccine mandate on people seeking asylum. Or seeking
Travel fun, buddy. See you on
mandate
soon.
travel here, unless
I've been going
you actually
4
want to come
hours.
citizen. Then they're carving that out because they know a lot of the people coming across the border are not that.
It's ugly. Like GadSad put out a tweet, and I didn't realize. I'm gonna take a picture of this and come back to it. GadSad put
Love
out a
your
tweet that says,
content, by the way.
jokingly, I might have to claim asylum. Do I come in from Canada, or do I have to go through the south and then walk up? It's a joke. It's an actual joke because to travel in lawfully for a
Nice
weekend,
flag,
for
brother.
business, for vacation,
You wanna say anything
you
to
gotta
the
show
audience?
whatever. If you want to sneak in, and I'm saying this respectfully, not maliciously, in order to claim asylum,
Yeah, baby,
you
yeah.
gotta go. You can't come in from the Canadian border. You gotta go through the Mexican border where they're not checking things, and then claim asylum once you get in for not meeting the criteria that is required in order to travel.
Okay, thank you guys for the update.
And the U.S. Supreme Court agreed to take up Biden's challenge to remain in Mexico. Because right now, if you come to the southern border through Mexico and request asylum, you go through a legal process. You don't just come across illegally. They send you back to Mexico. That was the agreement the U.S. reached with Mexico. There's treaty implications there. The Biden administration has been ordered to comply with it. They've tried to dodge it and evade it. But they're mostly right now in compliance. Emphasis on the word mostly. But they're asking the U.S. Supreme Court to set it aside, to allow them to set it aside. The irony is, if they did, that would be the way to do it. You know, if you're unvaccinated, you have to take a flight down to Mexico and people ask for asylum across the border. And I mean, right now they are being persecuted for their political beliefs. But that's the issue of asylum.
Again, guys, if I don't see or keep up with your comments, there's a lot of comments coming, and yeah. I'm just
It'll be a couple
focusing on
more-
filming.
They've postponed it for at least a couple more weeks. The politics of it blew back on it. They also, they're testing it on Mexico. And the question is how long.
Okay, look at that.
Interesting
Cops are helping the old lady
is
across
my
the road.
whistleblower case.
That was very sweet of them.
Is that it's
Good
having
job,
more
guys.
ramifications than even I was optimistic that it would have. In two places. Politically, it's having ramifications because I think it played into the FDA is going to be under the radar, under the microscope for what they did, and the evidence must be even worse than what.
So those officers just helped an old lady across the
part of the
street,
reason
which
they
was
walked back.
different
They were going
compared
to
to how
authorize
they
it for
have
something
been
they
treating
walked
us.
back
So
and
that
said
was
maybe
nice
in a
to
couple
see.
weeks, maybe in a month. Unclear. And the other thing is, as came out by a former BlackRock executive on Alex Jones' show, he says that the suit has had a substantial effect on Wall Street. That a range of investors look at the case and think that it poses serious problems for the future of these vaccines in particular, but also that's why Moderna is taking the biggest hit. But that they have doubts about what it will do to the vaccine market in general. There'll be blowback legislatively, blowback politically, in such a way that big pharma will be put under a real microscope. What if these stories start accumulating and getting out to where they reach? I mean, you have embalmers and funeral homeowners reporting very unusual blood clot patterns that are only consistent with one source of injury. You have the oddity of Bob Saget's death, which has still not been really explained.
Here's
the family went in to seal and hush it all up for some reason.
I'll just say one thing with Bob Saget's death. I was doing something this morning because I'm an absolute idiot, and I was trying to take a very heavy object off a top shelf on a swivel chair. And the second the object got off the edge of the ledge, I was like, this is too heavy for me to carry. The swivel chair starts spinning. I said, I'm going to die because something's going to fall on my head. If that had happened to me, people would have, the rumors would have spread, but everyone knows.
Brent, as if you're taking my stuff.
But yeah,
just make sure I get the credit for my video, please.
Well, that's the other thing. So, all that to say, people.
That bus is filled with officers.
Yeah, but Saget's
Only
just one thing. Cinnamon, and I like him, and there's no butt. Don't jaywalk in front of a bunch of Bob Saget. And he's sort of is a gentleman, despite what people
Every
think.
scene on that bus.
The only caveat is that when people take to social media to publicize certain issues, and then things happen, then you sort of incidentally or indirectly publicize other aspects of your life based on other aspects that you deliberately publicize. So, Saget makes the jokes. The woman who was stand-up comic, who was literally talking about how she went out and got a whole bunch of shots. She went out and got shameless just food, and then she says, Jesus loves me more. And as she says that, she literally makes false herself. She publicized one aspect of her life, therefore it's indirectly incidentally publicizes another aspect. And that's the case with Bob Saget.
If you haven't already, folks, please feel free to subscribe.
I respect.
As this allows this footage to reach out to more people.
If he's
Or don't, it's your choice.
And if his death may be the product of someone else's criminality, that makes it almost more of a public issue than a private issue, or at least to the degree that the full autopsy, which my understanding was not done by a private agency, should be it's a matter of public record. It gets closer to public disclosure rights than it is any sunshine laws and open records acts than it is purely private. If this had been a purely private autopsy, different dynamic. Once a state actor is involved, and then you have a public figure whose death may be the product of someone else's criminality, but clearly the suit is having broader ramifications. Now, some people are still misled out there. Some people out there saying that you can sue Pfizer is willful fraud. Not unless the Justice Department agrees with it. That's the problem. The problem with the law is you cannot sue them at all unless the Justice Department agrees with it. So I can sue them for defrauding because that's a whole different issue. But suing them for causing injury, you can't right now unless the Justice Department says yes. So all these people out there saying, oh, willful fraud, bankruptcy, well, only if the Justice Department says yes. Now, politically, you can see the tea leaves, and I mean, I've received inquiries from Wall Street who want to go into detail about this because there clearly it got a lot of people
get to Parliament down
and
Wellington.
especially if the thought
We
process
will not
is
let anybody in. It is
mRNA
blocked,
technology. If
fenced
that's what Wall
all the
Street
way almost down to Bank Street.
Moderna is
or
going to
down
be
Queen
worth
Street, I mean.
pennies on the dollar, even compared to where
And all
it's
the way
at. So I
down
think it's
behind all the
massive.
hotels.
It'll take 4 or 5 more minutes.
Unless you can
Before
prove
this,
you live in
there
there
are a
or
lot of
work in
people
there,
that
you are
thought
not getting
mRNA
in there.
For vaccines.
If there is other ways, I am not
So
aware of them.
if all of everybody's warnings turn out true, because the
Thank
injuries
you
start
to all the
accumulate
mods.
and there's a public belief that they're caused by the vaccine, then yeah,
Helping out
it's going
right
to have
now.
an
I
effect.
love
But
you
it's
all.
a sign of how litigation can impact things. Even when the lawsuit itself, you have to really climb an uphill battle without the U.S. government involvement. It can have a very broad impact elsewhere. People see the underlying evidence, which is substantial and extensive, then I think it makes people second guess. There are some people who told me, not to take the case. There were some big lawyers that fled the case because they just want, their focus was different. I'll put it that way. But there's ways to fight these cases. I don't mind underdog cases anymore. That's all I have. But number 2, there's ways you can use these cases to get a good public policy outcome that your client is seeking, even if there's hurdles in the legal system that don't allow justice to be easy.
I can't bring that up. I don't know. I was reading a chat. I don't understand.
Someone was suggesting we should see what Alec Baldwin's whereabouts were.
We are free, we are happy, we are happy.
But everybody really has to listen to read Real Anthony Fauci, because the parallel between the one thing that struck me, Robert, above and beyond the reprisals against those who would speak ill of controlling the media, eliminating the control group. That is something that I found shockingly analogous.
Gonna go on another freedom march, guys. What do you think?
The desire to eliminate the control group. If everyone is, then all is. And unless there's a control group, you have nothing to compare to. And that's what we're living through right now. Not to get more scientific on that.
Oh yeah, it's the number one argument that vaccine skeptics have made, which is we want to see a comparison of the healthy, of all using agreed to health metrics. Let's do broad observational studies of the vaccinated compared to the unvaccinated in a wide range of vaccine content.
Sorry, guys, wind is strong.
And the CDC has been unwilling to do that.
Banging
and the
off,
smaller
so
scale versions of those observational studies that are taking place, let's just say they're not favorable to a lot of vaccines that have been promoted.
Are you live?
So
Good,
that's
all
and
eyes
it's
on
always
deck,
been it's Bobby Kennedy's number one argument. Like if I'm wrong, if
We're
being
doing a
unvaccinated
freedom march
puts you
around
at
the
greater
thing.
risk of bad health outcomes, then let's do a big study to figure it out. And why is the U.S. government scared to do such a study? Why is Big Pharma scared?
Hold back for a minute, guys.
I'm not saying I'm done. We'll see what happens. We'll see what the next 6 weeks happen. By the way, I just took some notes because people were bringing up a couple of things. The RCMP texts. Robert, have you heard about the RCMP texts?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
It's to remind people what I linked it as part of the Barnes Brief news of the day at BeaverBarnesLaw.locals.com. It was it's revelatory. What's amazing is the police are
going on
ruining
a freedom walk.
the support of the last group of people who really support them. And now
Everyone
I
is
have never
together.
been in one of them. I've sued a lot of cops over my time period. So I've always had a more mixed view of police. Plenty of them are good, plenty of them are protected, plenty of them go in for good instincts.
I asked him if he was live.
There's also plenty of them that go in for the wrong reason. I mean,
Pretty
if
sure
you're a
that was him.
sociopath, you like to abuse your power. What better
We got
position
lots of
than
people
to become
following on the march.
just being realistic. It's going to have a disproportionate number of bad actors.
live too?
People who in that
Nice.
chat can't
Good,
wait
good,
to
good. We need
show,
all the lives we
what's
can.
the Respect My Store cop from South Park and Cartman. That captures a certain subgroup
Walking
of police,
backwards, guys,
and
almost
there are
just
clearly
smoking.
plenty of them who probably volunteered
Yes,
to
yes.
work the protest up in Ottawa. Couldn't wait for those people to feel their jack.
Devin Orr, who
And
is
now
that?
that reminded me that was
John?
the story that Rebel News broke that I can't take credit for
You know
or
him?
responsibility for, because if it's not true,
Tell him to comment so I can
this is
hold his
this is
comment.
why I'm not a journalist. I could not bear that responsibility, nor could I bear that I don't want credit for that. But Rebel News broke. It was either Rebel News or Key and Bexty. I don't want to give it to the wrong person. Either way, the text threads between the RCMPs basically saying, hey dude, if a horse gets hurt, that's a great tactic in a protest. And then I forget the details, but it's RCMP allegedly testing each other, but allegedly, I don't know, couldn't verify, can't verify, Rebel or Key and Bexty broke the story. And it's exactly, I said it as a joke. Hey, if a horse gets injured and has to get euthanized, blame the protesters. If a horse comes in and causes a problem, great tactic. But there's a text thread allegedly between RCMP officers saying, "Good idea, bring it in, and if the horse gets hurt, even better." Like that, we should totally do that. And then this also threads into another rumor, but not a rumor, which was that Ottawa was saying, if we arrest you, truckers with dogs, and you can't get your dog within 8 days because they'll be impounded. They'll be considered, forget the word, not abandoned, but basically abandoned. And we know what they do with abandoned dogs. And this is the media. When they pull out every single filthy, dirty, oppressive trick. Go after the kids of the truckers, go after the dogs of the truckers, and then basically weaponize injury to animals for the purposes of getting that incident that you need to demonize peace-loving people. We're all living through it, and we're seeing it in real time.
Woo!
And I sued
how are you?
a department over stealing a lady's dog because they didn't like her dog.
All right, guys.
Places the government, in my view, should have less power, maybe none. And it's control over your licenses, it's control over your job, it's control over bank accounts and seizing assets, it's control over people's animals, which is constantly misused if you dig into it. It's control over custody of children. They have too much power in that respect. They should have far less. And all of those areas are just being exposed here. And they should pretty much almost never have emergency power, because Trudeau's given everybody a crash course in why these powers
back
should
up
not be
so
in
that
the
they can
possession of
wave
anybody.
at the traffic.
Petty tyrants, absolute petty tyrants.
So that's what's going on
There
here.
was something else I wanted to say about.
So I'm going to take a seat
By
right
the way,
here.
it is
I'm going to take
legalized
advantage
power
of this
invites the abuse of that.
and rest my legs
Almost
for a minute.
invariably.
Me being what media would surely consider a schizo and online. I'm going to finish this.
I light up a cigarette, guys.
They could be mercs for hire. I'm going to read this because I
mind
think
the camera
it's a
for a
legit
minute,
question
take
that
my
you're
glove
asking.
off.
Thinks that some of the police could be mercs for hire. They don't got names and badge numbers. That's sus. So some of them have names. I did notice a lot of them had names. Some of them don't. Some of them just have numbers. There's reports of a UN plane in
Well, and I guess there was some of the cops were blocking out their number or their ID.
There's David Amber, by the way.
Oh wait, I got that
got
Red Bull, guys.
the mandate from the woman who was accosted by the police officer who had a
Thanks to that
convenient strap
wonderful,
over their
amazing
name.
woman that
They
came
grabbed
down
her
here.
phone, said, "What are you doing here? Get out of here! You
and
want to
gave
get
me
arrested?"
some gloves,
you wanna see
socks,
a police
hand warmers,
state?
and
You
Red
don't
Bull.
need to go to China. You don't need to go to
Thank you
Iran.
very,
you don't need to go to
very
North Korea.
much.
You just need to go to Ottawa. You just need to come to Canada.
I
where they can
appreciate
seize
you,
your bank
and I
accounts
love you.
for
and every
declaring
single
a
one
donation to a
of you
registered
that are on
charity,
here.
a registered not-for-profit, retroactively criminal, to freeze your accounts indefinitely, and for what purpose, by the way? Like, freeze your accounts? What are they going to do? Like, seize all your assets to pay for the damages? It's nothing shy of criminal, and if they don't shut this crap down, God have mercy on them. Someone said, "Viva, I'm worried for you." So, you know what?
So again, thank you to
May
the
it
girl
happen
who
to
tracked
someone
me
with
down.
the means and the network and the
Much
ability
love and
to
respect
fight
to
this.
you.
Because they will
And thank you for
unfortunately
holding the
probably
line.
just pick on the truckers. They'll pick on the lowest,
We all love
the
you.
easiest and most abusable people in all of this. But everyone should see it, everyone should know it, and no one should put up with it. Period.
The other impact of the Parliament's vote, I mean, even if it's close, will be on courts.
Yes, guys, I am still out. We are at 4 hours and 6 minutes on live
notorious
right now.
throughout this thing. But I don't know if they'll stay as arrogant if they see blowback reflected in Parliament. Because if you're just watching mainstream
Oh my goodness!
Canadian
Hold on,
news,
guys. I'm trying to light
you
my
think
smoke.
if all of a sudden you see in Parliament a whole bunch of people voting against it, then it's going to be, well, hold on a second, maybe this isn't quite what I thought it was. It's like the U.S. Supreme Court was hesitant to get involved until they kept seeing more and more protests show up in more and more legislative action, more and more governors saying things, more and more congressmen saying things, more and more public personalities saying things. That got their attention over time. And courts that started out very arrogant and condescending, even conservative courts, about
You guys are funny.
vaccine mandates not being the basis of the challenge, about any of these emergency orders not being the basis
Thank
of the
you.
challenge. Slowly
It
and started to completely
8:08
reverse as they
p.m.
saw public opinion turn aggressively
Day
against it.
24
And so I think that vote will have some impact.
of
And
the protest.
we'll see. I mean, the Canadian Civil Liberties Organization has brought
Yep.
a challenge.
And
to it
I'm
before.
waiting
very-
for
Hopefully,
our
that works.
freedom
A very
march
lefty
guys
group.
to
A
get
very
back
lefty
up
group,
here.
and that's
so.
Oh yeah.
the silver lining in all of this is, my goodness, even left, and may the new Democratic Party, if you actually want to get votes and have people respect you for voting, let me rephrase that, have people respect you enough to vote for you. People were saying that when I went door to door in September, I said I'm going to vote for the NDP because it's a protest vote to Trudeau, but they weren't very eager to do it either. You want to earn your vote? Take a stand against actual tyranny and do what is
Don't worry,
actually
Johnny, I'm
required to
gonna
be a
keep
new
peaceful,
Democratic Party and not a new dictator party. Someone just said something. Oh, I forgot it. I'm sorry. It's fallen out of my head. Oh, I know it isn't. Robert, this is officially
Well,
our
that 2-minute
largest
stop
Sunday
gave
night
lots
stream
of energy
ever.
back in my life.
We're over 30,000 on YouTube, and I don't know how many we are on Rumble. I'll have to go check it out afterwards.
That number's dropping again.
If this
Yes,
is the
she
force
was very
multiplier
nice.
of the truth, may it multiply and may it be forceful. So
Thank
one of the
you
military guys,
again.
after I interviewed the
If you were watching,
Robert, you're gonna poop your pants. Just
I
listen to me.
appreciate you.
An Iraq veteran 13 years ago who was blown apart in an IED that killed 3 of the 4 people in their vehicle.
I don't know
He was
what
the only
bridge
one that
this
survived.
is.
The crater was
I just know it's
he
beside
showed
the
me a
War
picture.
Museum.
He's a very frail man now. He's young, but frail, and I won't say delicate, but not big boned Polish dude like myself. And I don't know if it had to do with the injury. I could see as I was talking to him and looking at him, I could see
There's the
physically
bridge
on his
for you.
face. He had a big scar down his nose. He had scars on his face. He had scars all over his body because he was rebuilt after the IED detonation. He was at the protest, and he was manhandled. Would not be the right word. He was physically assaulted by
Thank
the
you
officers
guys
arresting him.
again.
Had his hands tied behind his back with zip ties
The only
for
thing
2
I'm
hours.
really sacrificing
Apparently standing
is
in the cold. This is all on
a
his
little
interview.
bit of pain
And then they
and a
drove
little
him
bit
20
of
minutes away
coldness.
outside of town because that's what they do for
I
mischief
really
charges.
gotta pee,
Drove him
so I
out
see a
and dumped
couple
him in the middle of
outhouses
nowhere.
over there.
And then he had to make his way back. This is
But I'm gonna
okay, I'll
wait
get
as long
angry.
as I
I'll get
can.
angry. This is a survivor.
But he made his way back.
He made his way back, and he was back yesterday.
Didn't
without-
deter him. So it turns out guys who survive being blown up aren't deterred by cops trying to use force and dump them in the wilderness. See, I mean, that's the other thing. I mean, it's they've been making great memes about this. The trucker with Trudeau. Trudeau keeps getting madder and madder, and the trucker keeps saying, "Nah, don't want to do that, eh?" I mean, this was not
I am
good
staying
visuals for them.
until
And I don't think Trudeau and the rest really ever
until they have to forcibly remove
they're
me.
so used to
so
just
you know.
power and so eager to exercise it that they don't understand
I'm
that
staying until I
that
can't
this is
stay
just not
no
popular.
more.
I mean, this is why Democrats across the U.S. now are second guessing everything, because they've been doing focus groups and they've been doing polling. They're wondering how they almost lost the governorship in New Jersey, how they got wiped out in a
thought
Virginia that
everybody
was
was
looking
doing a
double
Freedom
digits
March.
Democrat just last presidential
I was
cycle,
sitting up
close
there
to it.
waiting on my live.
And what are they finding?
No one's
They're finding a
coming.
bunch of people don't like these restrictions. And it's what Richard Barris, the People's Pundit, and I talked about 2 years ago and a year ago. Said they really think these things are popular and they don't understand they're not. And it's what happens when you lock yourself into an echo, because you're not hearing the dissident voices. You're saying those are crazy people, those are far right, far left, whatever. Those people are extreme, they're radical fringe, to use Trudeau's language. And they don't realize that they're not. They're ordinary, everyday, Joe. And that's why they're not understanding the blowback. They're going to keep getting it. They're going to keep getting it. They're going to keep getting it. And I think that they're going to go down in flames politically over time.
I'm going to come with the
This is
Freedom
not the
March, guys.
1920s where eugenics could blow through and nobody was going to fight back or had the power. And this is not even the AIDS
Yes,
epidemic,
guys.
where
Fighting
people
the
did fight
elements.
back, but not enough initially.
They will not
This is
stop
just going
me
to blow back
from
on them.
getting
It's
our
going to
freedom.
continue to blow back on them, and they don't
I
understand.
am a
They don't
Canadian.
understand.
I
They
am
don't
born in the wintertime.
And it's going to take
Birth
constant
month is
in the
January.
court of
I am
public opinion
Aquarius,
and in
so
law and cumulatively and
normal for me.
politically for them to start to retract. But it's not a coincidence. They started losing lawsuits, plus the trucker convoy. Magically, they rediscovered, oh, maybe we don't need this restricted after all.
It's amazing. And then despite all of that, you have Trudeau doubling down, tripling down. But that interview with this guy, I don't know if he was small, if he was frail, or if it was atrophied as a result. I'm not a big person myself. This guy was
walk is healthy.
frail.
Of course it is.
The idea that he would have been physically assaulted,
yes, my vehicle is underground, John, so we're safe there.
He lost a medal on his chest,
paying for
in the
$25
kerfuffle, so he had
parking
the
every
medals on
single
his
night.
chest. These freaking people,
And we'll continue to do so.
Okay. So
I will not be driving.
It is just
so.
And it's not a. Okay.
Unfortunately, Ottawa couldn't join me on a walk today, so
I doubt.
I'm going to meet up with them tomorrow for you guys, and we're going to try and do a duo live stream.
May the world know who he is. It's on paper clips. It's a 5-minute clip.
Just so you guys know, if he is
heroism that you can't possibly imagine, and he came back.
I will get a hold of him.
Abused by police officers who have never seen 1 second of what this guy saw. Robert, hold on, there was one other thing.
And we will get it done. LP, you're in here, eh?
Pets, we did that.
Coda B walk.
Give, send, go. So
you guys are
we
funny.
might have news on Give, Send, Go. I'm going to see if there's going to be a lot of pending stuff with Give, Send, Go, and I'm reluctant
I can't do that. That's
have public discussions that might
copyright, and I would never do that to Ottawa. He is great, and I love him.
If they want to do it, we'll do it. But Robert,
let's keep his name to him.
The retroactive criminalizing of stuff is illegal in the U.S., I presume, under the Constitution.
Oh yes, of course.
Which amendment is it? If we can.
It's actually in the Constitution itself in general. It's not within the. It was in the original Constitution that you can't do ex post facto laws and things of that nature. And so you can't retroactively apply.
Yes, guys, Ottawa's for life.
And to be honest with you, I don't think they can in Canada really either. The legal analysis.
I heard that too. He does have someone using his name on, I think, Instagram or something. So,
and I just think
beware, there is Ottawaks out there that
because they
is
thought
not
they were really on the not only the moral right but political right, and they don't understand that they're none. So I think the latter will probably catch up before the former. So I think all of that, and like attempts to try to do anything. Here's my guess. This is already backfired. It'll continue to backfire.
I don't know, but yeah, okay, Twitter.
A lot of these threats will not end up
verification.
Concrete action, and nothing's going to happen across the board.
There's so many streaming.
They're not going to make that mistake.
Networks,
they've already made a bunch of political mistakes. I mean, if this was popular, this should have been almost a near unanimous Emergency Act support in Parliament. The moment he knew he had trouble there is the moment he should have walked right back from the threat. But he didn't. Because he's an idiot and because he's a power mad. And so like I would say, they have the moral compass of Kissinger and the IQ of people who are born from 6 generations of incest. And that's basically what you have here.
I want to know why Anatoly said I'm disingenuous. I don't mind that. And I do want to bring in Edward Langer. Edward, I'm telling you, one day you will actually
February 20th.
Canada has no constitution.
Of the protest, we are still here.
A charter is not a reason for their believing in it. Fine. You said previously
we are doing
I was double jabbed,
Freedom March,
which I am, and I ask you, so what now? So I ask you that legitimately. So what now? It will not change anything in my past. It will not change anything in my future. And so what now? Are you going to ostracize me the way they are trying to ostracize others? And if so, then we look in the mirror. So with that said, and Anatoly, why am I disingenuous? I'd like to know. I'm very open to criticism. But with that said, Robert, the Give, Send, Go. Okay, sorry. I didn't even mean to bring that one up, but it's good faith, Pete. I want to share my screen for 1 second. I'm going to go share screen. I don't have anything balanced. I don't have another computer. Chart of here we go. Share. You guys see a lot of my
again, guys. I'm not.
Here we go. Provision.
Any person charged with trying to walk and hold the camera.
That's the right. Gee, this is from the charter.
At the same time,
that Supreme Leader Justin Trudeau said he would respect while invoking the emergency.
Please don't be offended by that.
Not to be found guilty on account of any act or omission, unless at the time of the act or omission it was in an offense under Canadian or international law, or was criminal according to the general yada yada yada. No, go for
And
it.
that's pretty much uniform. I mean, it almost has to be required under certain treaties. It's a principle of international law and so forth. That's where, as soon as they were threatening this, I was like, most of these are bluffs. You know, they might actually take action on it, but it's not something that will be long-term taking action on it. You know, you can get a bank to freeze some accounts, etc. What this has really done is educated a bunch of people. These are powers the government shouldn't have. Government shouldn't have power over licensure. Government shouldn't have power to seize your accounts outside of proof beyond a reasonable doubt to a jury.
Sorry. Or just a court order. Just the oversight of a court, not no court order and immunizing. This is nothing shy of criminal.
And that's the third thing. All immunity should be scrapped. Now, that does bridge us into the Trump case, where the court is, giving immunity to everybody except Trump.
Okay, so
I'm covering up the mic the best I can.
I might know more than I know.
Just try and stop the noise in the background.
Because Trump is in a heavily politicized jurisdiction. A case go before the New York courts and a case go before the D.C. courts. In the New York court case, his point was this is the most clear-cut First Amendment violation ever. And the court was like, well, maybe you're a criminal, so I'm going to let it keep going. It's just politically motivated decisions. And we'll see how it ultimately turns out. But because the New York courts are so political, which they are proving over and over and over and over. And in the, though I appear to have a court that's not driven by politics in the Dustin Heiss and Don Lemon case, because the judge ruled against Don Lemon this week and said we will be having a trial by jury. It will be held in June. And as I tell people, I've heard songs that it's nice in New York in June. So we'll see how all that goes.
We might be having coffee in New York in June. We get this Viva on the street. I'll go into the court and I'll listen, and then I'll come out and I'll just do a Viva live and we'll talk about what happened in court. It's federal, so no cameras, no nothing. Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes. I mean, it won't stop Don Lemon's lawyer from harassing the dickens out of my client, but in the interim. But we'll deal with that as it comes. But otherwise, that's how I see that case. I didn't see it as a meaningful addressal of the First Amendment standards for limiting retaliatory punitive power by a prosecutor. The second case is in the two different cases in the District of Columbia. They decided to add the Trump organization suit to a inaugural dispute, which I think is ridiculous. But again, it's DC, so if it's Trump, all the rules get thrown out.
Joni,
and the other one was,
downtown.
The congressman who sued because Trump inflicted emotional distress on them and violated the Civil Rights Act, which by itself.
Which
nobody's down there.
I think I know, but
nobody's
I'm
being let in.
Let me guess.
Swalwell.
Yeah, him and Benny Thompson, I believe, the other one.
I tell you, I know more than I know, but so Swalwell, Robert, can you Swalwell? Let me get the chat out here. Sorry, Swalwell, if I'm not mistaken. He's the California congressman who threatened to use nukes against Americans because if you want to fight a war, we've got nukes, and that'll be a short-lived battle. I believe he had an affair with a Chinese spy, and I'm not saying this to mock. You want to stay rich, you want to stay happy, don't have affairs. Set that aside. If you have
and normally, if you want to be on the Foreign Intelligence Committee, you shouldn't be having spies with our main adversary. Just saying.
Well,
that's not a problem for the Democrats.
So he's had. It's not rumor, right? It's a confirmed. He had an affair or a relationship with a confirmed Chinese spy, and yet he is still sitting on committees.
Oh yes.
How does that work?
No limitations whatsoever.
Bang.
I mean, they allowed him to, grandstand on impeachment related to phone calls with Ukraine. After this was known. So it's absurd. The whole suit is ridiculous. It's a mix. In the 1870s, they passed parts of all the different civil rights acts for the most part, though they've been amended over time. But this one was mainly for dealing with the Ku Klux Klan, not allowing U.S. Marshals and others to implement federal policy in the South after the Civil War. And so it's been very limited in its application in general. And so it's ridiculous to apply this as if that's what happened. But that's going to be the case, because here's a motion to dismiss, and the judge starts off with like a 2-page introduction that just, he could have said, here's the facts that have to be assumed is true, but that's not the nature of his ruling. It's clear he's on his high horse about January 6th from day one, pretending things are fact that are just not. by putting it in introduction outside of the statement of fact section, where you could, then you could apply the certificate statement. But the case, he had to throw it out against Don Jr. and Giuliani. The whole case is crap. But he found all these excuses for why Trump could be sued. Even the U.S. Supreme Court said you cannot sue the president, period, for anything he did while he was president, period. No carve out. This includes someone who was fired by Nixon for retaliatory purposes for exposing certain corruption in Nixon. That was the suit. The Supreme Court made clear, can't sue. It has been repeatedly applied to the benefit of Democratic presidents in the District of Columbia, in particular, for the Clintons, for it's Trump, and all of a sudden this judge is going to great lengths to figure out, how do I carve out an exception with such plain language from the U.S. Supreme Court? I say this with my own caveat. I don't think anybody should be. I think everybody should be subject to suit. So that part I don't have a problem with. I have a problem with carving out exceptions just for your political opponents, which is what this court did. So under the existing Supreme Court precedent, he decided that Trump is magically outside of this immunity because his statements don't concern his official duties. And I was like, that's kind of interesting, because I brought a suit against Elizabeth Warren and Deborah Haaland for things that clearly did not relate to their official duties, and they have much smaller immunity than the president does. The Westfall Act is much more limited than the president's immunity. And they said that anything a senator says and anything a congresswoman says is completely immune from any defamation suit. But somehow it's Trump, and even though he's talking about the certification of his own re-election, that doesn't relate to his presidency. It's a preposterous complaint by the court. But the court doesn't stop there. The next statement by the court is that Trump was imminently inciting violence with his speech. He notes that, of course, imminent violence.
I am getting a little tired.
He admits that the imminent incitement standard is extremely restrictive on what you can bring outside the First Amendment. So what he does is he actually kind of changes the language. The language is directly inciting.
All right.
He changes it to indirectly.
All right.
No, he doesn't have imminence. It's obvious he doesn't have imminence. But he just pretends he does.
I'd love it even more.
If a generic speech where Trump specifically said, go protest peacefully and patriotically,
That was a dog.
imminent incitement of lawless action, then every speech can be. It's a ludicrous decision by a political hack of a judge pretending to be impartial as another reminder that judges, particularly those appointed by Democrats in the District of Columbia, are not capable of being independent judges. And
So just shut it down. Yeah, I'm not shutting it down for the night, guys.
Who need to be impeached.
I am just going to go back to my hotel.
They
so
dishonor the robes they wear. They disobey the oaths they took, and there need to be consequences somewhere.
And
it keeps getting this egregious and this ridiculous.
I'm gonna
Robert, so the first thing I guess
grab
is
some
when he said peaceful,
some
you
herb
didn't
medicine,
hear it properly because it was a dog whistle. It meant
and I'm gonna come back out.
and by the way, when you said
I am a soldier at the front line.
I'm just Robert. Ever. It's the first time ever we're going to do this.
I don't know, but
we're doing
if it is,
we're
that's
doing it, people.
awesome.
I couldn't help.
Hopefully, I'll feel it soon. Maybe
Okay,
it'll help my back a little bit.
I'm stopping there so I don't get caught.
What's going on, man?
But Robert,
Glad you're still here.
So this was on a motion to dismiss. This is now basically long story
Well,
short.
the judge made clear what his goal was. He says there'd be a lot of interesting discovery here. So he knows that they want to discover everything.
Yeah, buddy,
invade
always.
Trump's privacy.
I'm gonna go
and
get
privileges
warm in a bit,
again,
grab some
as
stuff,
they've
and I'm
already
gonna come
allowed
back
for
down.
The committee to
I
do,
still got
the
lots of
congressional committee
power,
to do.
lots of love.
They want to take a
spread,
deep
so
dive
I'm
and swim in
coming. I'm gonna
it. And the
be
court
here
says
all night
particularly
probably,
interested
so.
with this Roger Stone connection. It was, I mean, almost every fact the judge said is
we are,
false,
so.
just false. Nobody lies more than
No,
federal
keep it
judges
real,
lie.
man.
And it's just false fact
bro.
after
Yeah,
false
bro.
fact after false
Always.
fact.
Stay
Putting
safe
that
if you're
aside,
here
motion
still
to dismiss,
within
he
an
can get
hour.
away
I
with
will
that
be
to
back
some
down.
degree. But he should have couched
man.
it differently. He says, assuming the complaint is true, He doesn't do that. Throughout the case, he just asserts these as absolute facts. He just takes those facts and says they are true. It's a matter of objective truth. And presumes that for the purposes of a lot of his argument. But basically, it's the most extraordinary ruling to remove immunity in a way
Screw
that's
it, guys.
so
I'm just gonna sit down for a minute, have a smoke, and keep going. Fuck it.
At some point, the Supreme Court should look at this case and reverse it because it's such bad logic and such bad rules.
I got to put lips
How's it
on.
going,
My
guys?
lips were so chapped from yesterday. They're still
Sorry,
chapped.
I'm live.
But
I'm
Robert,
just
so
trying to take a little
only
break.
It was
We've been
only-
walking for
it was
hours.
only the dismissal of a dismissal, but only as it relates to Trump. So basically, they came and said dismiss it all, and the judge said, okay, we'll
I
dismiss
still
it
got
for
lots of
Don
power
Trump
in my
Jr.,
power
Giuliani,
bank. It'll last
but
all night.
Trump will allow it to proceed because maybe in discovery they'll find something. So
Because that was his third claim. I mean, this specific
So
civil
I
rights
am still
law
here.
was meant to deal with.
I was gonna get
two
off,
different
but
categories of it. One was meant to deal with people injured in their.
I guess
personal
everybody else
property,
is getting
and
off,
the
so
second
I'm
was
gonna keep it
preventing,
going for you
officials
guys.
from doing their job. And if you study the
Hope
history
you
of
don't
the law, it was
mind.
meant for
I'm just
executive
having
officials.
a.
It was not meant for it's very dangerous to start applying
I'm
this
just
to legislative
having
officials.
a smoke and
Because
a
you can
break
start
quick,
saying
so
that lobbying
please,
now is a
just
civil
bear
rights
with me.
violation. The
I
specific
am
language
very
is by
tired.
force,
My back is
intimidation,
really sore,
other
and so are my
unlawful
legs and
criminal
feet.
acts.
But I'm gonna rest up
What
for
this,
about 5
what
minutes.
this judge had to conclude was that there were sufficient facts to claim that Trump planned, conspired to plan, and joined to cause a riot for the
next
purposes
blue
of
regular, that's
imposing
what I
emotional
smoke,
distress
guys.
on Democratic congressmen.
There you go.
From
I
a
got
speech.
2 packs
You couldn't
on
get
me.
there.
I'm good to go.
But if you can get there from a speech, you can get there from lobbying, you can get there from public representation. I mean, this is an attempt to dramatically expand the law, to throw everybody underneath it.
I really
And if
appreciate
get the
you guys
president, you can get
understanding.
anybody in its attempt to criminalize speech.
the lobbying, I could even understand it more easily for the lobbying because you're using money. So maybe the
I don't know
illicit
what brand
means
it
are not,
is.
threats or violence. but
John
rather-
has the same one, so
well, I mean,
John, if you could take a
bribery
look at
itself
yours
is
and
criminal.
just
But the
post
but
what
the
brand they are,
degree to which you're saying
that'd be greatly
anything that could
appreciated, brother.
impact a congressman's emotional well-being, an injury to his person or property is generally never. In fact, the court admitted no court had ever found emotional injury to be sufficient. He just decided to invent it, just add it to the equation. He found very easy standards, which was by itself problematic. The other problem here was the idea that this was to prevent them from doing what exactly? From voting on electoral certification. They're actually meeting in terms of it's a different capacity, but that's not what the law was intended to do. Things like preventing someone from arresting someone, preventing transfers of property, things like that. That's what the law was for. The idea that it would be to impact the congressman is so distressed he couldn't vote. That wasn't true. He could vote. So it's
yes,
getting
guys, I am
ridiculous.
going to stay out. I'm just
So
having
it's
a break.
ridiculous
That's all.
application of civil rights laws, ridiculous
having a little
application
break. I'm gonna
of
have
the
a
immunity
smoke.
provisions, ridiculous application.
I'm maybe going
of
to
the
pour
First
my
Amendment,
Red Bull
and
into
endanger
my thermos. If it's not
It's a bad
completely
ruling.
frozen
Another
by
ruling
now.
that shows what a bunch of political hacks occupy too many positions in the federal court.
But it would be overturning the non-dismissal. So they'll
Yeah,
just
because otherwise Trump's subject to invasive discovery by these hack congressmen for 2 years. So if I was Trump and if I was subject to that, I would really dig into Benny Thompson and Swalwell's history. They're claiming emotional distress. Well, let's see what else might have caused some emotional distress. Your corruption, you're sleeping with spies, your other, you get into it because a lot of these people could not handle that same discovery. Of course, once the court suddenly step in and say that's not pertinent discovery, because this is a political hack decision. It's not a sincere legal decision.
But how does it work on appealing this type of decision? Because the judge will say, look, I'm not going to overturn the non-dismissal of the dismissal.
You have to go up on interlocutory, basically to request a writ effectively. But the Supreme Court in the past has done that in these kind of cases because they involve issues like presidential immunity, First Amendment limitations, etc. This court went too far, so hopefully the U.S. Supreme Court will step in.
All right, well, let's see. Now, what else is on what does that segue into, Robert? What else is very interesting in the United States? I think we talked about Baldwin last week. There's been no real news on Baldwin, a civil suit against Baldwin from
Well, there's the estate of the dead woman, the husband and the child are now suing. So he's been sued by other ones, but he's now.
Yeah, John, no doubt, buddy. I know. Should tell Shane to make his way down here. Bring one down to me. Should call him up for me.
Time keeps dragging on. I know the song. But that train keeps rolling way down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby. My mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't you fuck around with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Well, I bet there's rich folk eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably having coffee and smoking fat cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. Well, those people keep on rolling, and that's what tortured me. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, sing with me.
Always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die.
When I hear that whistle blowing,
I hang my head and cry. I hang my head and cry.
All right, all right.
Gonna watch this guy for a couple minutes, guys.
Two young lovers with nothing better to do. Sit around the house, get high and watch too. Here's what happens when they decide to cut loose. Went on down to old El Paso. Clap, 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 clap. Then they ran into a big castle. A big castle. Bobby Sue took the money and run. Go on,
Take the money and run.
Ooh, Lord. Go on,
Take the money and run.
Come on,
Go on, take the money and run.
Ooh, Lord. Go on, take the money and run. Down in Texas. Snap, 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 snap. Now he knows just exactly what the facts is. He's dang gonna make those two escape justice. Two those get justice, no. Yeah. Oh, my father. He stole our taxes. Yeah. Step away. We came back to protest the very next day. They were never gonna go away. Yeah. We came back and still going today. Singing, go on, take the money and run.
Go on, take the money and run.
Ooh, Lord.
Go on, take the money and run. Go on, take the money and run. Take the money and run.
Freedom, freedom, freedom.
Go on, take the money and run.
We're gonna get it done.
Yeah. Yeah, brother. Yeah, buddy. Love it.
Good improv. I love it.
Appreciate it.
Good improv.
All around the world, statues crumble for me.
Oh yeah.
All around the world, statues crumble for me. Who knows how long I've loved you? Everywhere I go, people stop and they see 25 years old. Oh God, yeah. When you let her have your fun, can't be a fool, son. What about the long run? Looking back, Johnny always a mention. Say me not giving her much attention. She was there through my incarceration. I wanna show the nation my appreciation. Girl, you're my angel.
You're my darling angel.
Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need. Baby, Shawty, you're my angel.
You're my darling angel.
Closer than my feet.
You are with me, baby.
All around the world, statues crumble for me. Who knows how long I've loved you? Everyone I know's been so good to me. I'm 25 years old.
Don't mind my singing along, guys.
In Beverly Hills, that's where I want to be. Get my money, living in Beverly Hills, Beverly Hills, rolling like a celebrity. Yeah, living in Beverly Hills. Not automobile is a piece of crap. Fashion sense is a little whack, and my friends are just as screwed as me. I didn't go to boarding schools. Preppy girls never looked at me. Why should they? I ain't nobody, got nothing in my pocket. I'm just a sinner. I'm a sinner. I'm a lover. And I'm a winner. Play my music in the sun.
Oh yeah.
I'm a joker.
I'm a smoker. I'm a midnight toker.
Sure don't want to hurt no one. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Bluish Mountains, San Angelo River.
Joker, yeah. You got it, guys. There's no trucks around here, but the people are around here. Oh, let's get a little view.
Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia.
There's not a lot of people here. I don't know If there is anyone else out or coming out that can take my place, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, I am going to stay out as long as possible. We got 15 more minutes, and then I've been out here for 5 hours on this one stream, so. Is he almost here, guys? Sweet. Thank you, Rachel. Rambo's here. Where? I don't see him. I don't know what he looks like either, guys. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. GRC, whoever you are, I appreciate it. We have enough hotties in here. Haha, you're awesome, Rachel.
10-minute break. Smoke break. Smoke break. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Bringing that energy.
Travel Fun's here now. I do not see him yet.
Oh yeah. Let me plug my YouTube, by the way. Prodigal Son, Freedom Convoys. You want to check it out? Prodigal Son, Freedom Convoy. YouTube. Prodigal Son, Freedom Convoy. Freedom Convoy. Yeah, that's the song.
Oh, I think I see them. Got Canadian Rambo and Travel Fun in the house now, guys. What's going on?
Good, brother.
Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. I've been down here 5 hours, man.
Yeah.
Just streaming the whole time.
Holy freak.
Yeah,
I was down
man.
in Coventry for about an hour, and I've been going for 40
It's gonna be live for a while.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
Everyone, we got Canadian Rambo.
Awesome.
Like and subscribe. We got Travel Fun 69. Like and subscribe. We got Coda B, KOTAB 123. I'm live now. I've been live for 4 hours and 46 minutes. So
Yeah.
everyone, for sure. Canadian Rambo. Like and subscribe. Ottawax was down by Coventry earlier, but he didn't stay on long. I guess he busted his gimbal.
Yeah,
so
we were having drinks last night at our hotel, so we did it up. We did it up last night. Right.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all good. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah, guys. So Canadian Rambo in the house. Travel Fun. Just send them out like and subscribe, guys.
Appreciate it.
We need all eyes on the ground, and we need everybody supported. So thank you guys.
So yeah, guys, jump on over these guys. I'm gonna head home now. I gotta work tonight.
Canadian Rambo.
I was talking when you said yours.
Coda B 123. KOTAB 123. You don't have to subscribe, but I appreciate it anyways, and I love each and every one of you guys. So thank you.
Of course, yeah, much love.
Thank you guys.
And again, Travel Fun 69, guys. Cheers. Give them a sub.
3 KOTAB 1 2 3. You don't have to subscribe, but I appreciate it anyways, and I love each and every one. Safe, eh? So thank you.
Of course.
Bro. There we go, guys. Yeah, man, get home safe, eh? Yeah, bro. Out, guys. There we go, guys. Travel Fun. If you want to jump over to him, if you want to stay with me, it's all good. So, I'm still out, guys. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. We got Travel Fun. If you want to jump over to him, if you want to stay with me, it's all good. Taking a little rest, and he was going to get back at her. So until then, I'm going to do a little bit of walking. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. I know Guitar Guy was taking a little rest, and he was going to get back at her. So until then, I'm going to do a little bit of walking. Somebody kick that guy, please. Somebody kick that guy, please. Oh, shit. There. No shit. Sorry guys, I was trying to delete him, not have him as a mod. I had my gloves on, so I clicked the wrong button there, but it's good, it's gone. We are trying to get the trollers out. I'm nabbing the ones I can. Sorry guys, I was trying to delete him, not have him as a mod. I had my gloves on, so I clicked the wrong button there, but thank you guys. It's good, he's gone. We are trying to get the trollers out. I'm nabbing the ones I can. I appreciate all my mods for helping out. So thank you guys. Again guys, I am not leaving yet. There's our guitar guy. Hey, you want to give a shout out to the people on what your thing is for
Prodigal Son on YouTube. Look
there we go.
They're censoring me, so Prodigal Son, Freedom Convoy.
Sweet.
I'm the guy with the white guitar in the thumbnail.
There you go, guys. You want to get some good tunes?
Yeah, man. I got really good stuff coming. Really good stuff. Big stuff coming. We're trying to change the world, man. Christ is King. Christ is King.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. We appreciate it. Teach the world to sing. Haha, yeah. I don't know if I'm that great myself, but I do try. No need to thank me, guys. Thank you for supporting. Again, this is day 24 of the protest, February 20th. I don't exactly know what time it is right now. We are live outside of the War Museum. The black and white dog is fine. Pretty sure it's a border collie. They are very well adapted to this weather. So, not too worried. This is live, guys. Yes, this is live. Got travel fun right there. Rachel, yes, it is pretty cold here tonight, but that's okay. We're Canadian and we love it. You guys want to say anything to the viewers? Anything to the viewers?
I'll say something.
Yeah?
I've been here pretty much since the beginning. Came in from Barrie. I'm not a trucker. Every overpass I pass had more people than what you see here. Pretty emotional stuff, and I've been going back and forth from home. Never experienced so much love in my life.
Yeah, man.
And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, I do. I've been here since the start.
Yes, sir.
So.
And then the last 2 days, what's happening?
Yeah.
Is a disgrace to our country. So.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
Either way, the spirit's not broken. You can take all the trucks, but they don't understand that this is more than all that. It's Canada, and I believe in law and order. I believe in the Charter. I believe in the Immunization Act of Canada.
Yeah, man.
I believe in free choice. You do you like for me, right?
Exactly, exactly.
I'm here for the long haul, brother. And,
yeah, man.
Some of you viewers, yo, wherever you're at, do your thing. Get in wherever your town is. There's going to be something going on. Take a stand, do it with love, respect, no bullshit, and then you get support like this. These are locals honking their horn and loving life. Cheers, up! Yeah! Woo!
Yeah, guys.
So I'm telling you, the people are on our side. There are people that are upset, but life's been pretty shitty for a lot of people for 2 years. So some noise complaints and some streets being blocked doesn't trump losing all of our Charter of Rights.
Yeah,
Our bank accounts are being seized. Me, I'm not a trucker. Am I gonna have to go home? The cops come to my house? Like, that's a real possibility. That's a thing, you know? That's not my Canada. So
exactly.
I'm here to peacefully protest. I'm not here to push. I don't agree with pushing the line or any of that stuff. You tell me where I'm allowed to stand and do what I'm doing right now, and I'll do it. That's
right.
Anyways, guys, deuces. Love you all, whoever's watching.
Thank you, guys, and thank you, man.
Hey, brother. Amen.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you. The streamers say they're loving you and they support you.
Cheers, guys.
So
I come with love, and everybody here. I haven't seen one violent act except for the obvious.
Yeah, man. So
scary shit, man. The horse is here.
Yeah, it sucked. It was very sad, man.
She's okay. For anybody that's uncertain, she's okay. And she did a video saying hold the line. So that's what I've seen. Anyways, get involved, everybody. This is more important. It's doing likes on the thing isn't going to do it. You got to stand here and let people know who you support.
Yes, exactly.
Love.
Thank you.
One more, brother.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Cheers, guys.
There you have it, guys. Some real live truth and honesty right there. This is why we're here, guys. So if you're not out here, if you have a chance to get out here, please don't hesitate and come on out. We want you, we need you, we support you as much as you support us. So come join all these beautiful people out here, guys. Each and every one of these people are absolutely beautiful and amazing people. So don't be shy, come on out. So much love. Let's go talk to another couple people. How's it going, man? Sure, I'll take a freedom hug. Any of you guys want to talk to the camera? To the viewers? No? You want to talk to the viewers?
Hey, are you live streaming right now?
I am. Would you like to talk to the viewers?
Yeah, you know what? This is not over. We know it's not over. What happened here today, it's a disappointment, but we haven't lost. Actually, in fact, we've won, except, you know, we haven't won in the way we were hoping we were going to win. We didn't get all our freedoms back. The mandates aren't canceled. Trudeau is still our prime minister, but in fact, the world is now watching. The world now knows that what is happening here in Canada, and they're going to be expecting us to stand up because they need us. They can't. There's nothing the international community can do if we don't stand up. If we stand up, they can help us, and they have been helping us by reporting on it. And that's the way we can make the difference, is by just continuing to stand up. Because any armies, they won't come in, they won't save us, or any foreign powers, any diplomats, they won't help us. The politicians from other countries, they will not help us. We have to help ourselves. We have to pick ourselves up off the ground, and we have to get up and come to Ottawa when there's a protest. Write letters to our senators. I mean, yesterday I wrote out 105 letters to the senators who are voting on this tomorrow. There's a chance that at least the Emergency Act can stop, or we can stop it there. But you know, if that doesn't happen, we're not going to give up. We have to continue to write letters. There's a municipal election in October all across Ontario. There are provincial elections in June coming up. We can make the changes there. You know, federally, we saw that the people were not keen on freedom. They weren't keen on ideas. We know that there's a lot of people who have been scared, who have been sort of cornered by, you know, the media, by telling them these lies that are out in the media. So we have to be able to get out there and show the people what is the truth, that only love, compassion will get us out of this. And also by separating people from God, that's the number one thing the communists use as a trick. They separate the people from God. And by separating people from God, what you end up getting is you have people who are reliant on their government. So when people are reliant on their government, they start to worship their government. They rely on their government for everything. And so if we can come bring back God and bring back a spiritual reawakening in our country. That's one way of saving our country as well, by bringing back God into our country and not being ashamed of it. I was a candidate actually in the last election. I was talking about God all the time, every chance I get. Talking about the values that have grown in this country. And you know, people say, "Oh, don't talk about morality. That's not the politician's job." In fact, we've been brainwashed. We've been told that we shouldn't talk about morality. We shouldn't talk about certain issues as politicians or in polite company. That is totally false. We've been brainwashed. We don't know where this has come from. This has come from the original French Revolution, the Marxist, wherever it's come from. We have to start thinking critically about why is it that we can't talk about God in the public sphere? Why is it that we can't talk about God? God is what has created this whole world. He's created the earth. So in fact, He's created us. He's created all the systems that we have here before us. So we need to be able to bring that back, bring back the spiritual awakening into this country. And I think if we have a chance to be saved, we also have to believe in our community and believe in our family, and not just believe in big government. Big government isn't here to keep me safe. Big government is here to create the conditions so I can keep myself safe, so I can make the decisions so I can keep myself safe. But I don't want my government to make decisions about my safety. I don't want big government to make decisions about my health. I want big government out of my life. I don't want big government to take care of my children. I'm noticing now And there is no such thing as good socialism. We have socialist medicine. We have socialized education. All these socialist systems eventually collapse. Yes, they've worked for a time. They've worked up to now, but they always collapse. They've collapsed now. And our education system is basically a publicly funded indoctrination system. Our healthcare system seems to be better at killing people than it is at saving people. So we need to have choice at all these levels in education. We need to have choice in healthcare. And once we have these choices, then we can choose what we want to do with our lives. It's not about the government choosing for me what is good for me. It's about me choosing what's good for my family and what's good for me.
Exactly,
so I think
yes.
if we continue to stick together and continue to realize that we're not going to do it alone, we need number one, we need to do that God is still with us, and we have to bring God into our country again, not kick him out the way we have done in the past 50 years. And we can't just demoralize the citizens by pushing things that have actually negative consequences, but pushing things that have goodness, promoting things that build up people rather than cut them down. So,
Right.
with these things, I think we still got a chance.
Well,
yeah.
That's amazing, man. I appreciate your words.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for coming
You seem
out.
like a very intelligent man, so we need lots of you guys out here speaking the truth for us. So the viewers love it. They all said that you're speaking some true words of wisdom. So just know that there's much love, and thank you for being here, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad what you're doing. Recording what's happening is really important.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
We know what we've caught on film, and if people like you weren't there to catch it, we know the Ottawa police won't tell the truth. Right?
Exactly.
So people like you to be able to catch it.
Yep. And that's why we're here. I've been out here for 5 hours and 4 minutes, and then another hour before that. So
you got a good battery in there.
Yeah, I got my power pack and everything. My phone's 100%, has been. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we know how to keep her going.
Good job.
Usually, if I don't have anything plugged in, my phone will die from the cold in like 30 minutes. So.
Yeah. That's usually what happens with iPhones. So good.
Yeah. I'm gonna start heading back shortly. I am getting pretty freezing. I'm gonna go grab a warm coffee in my thermos. I'm coming right back. So.
We'll see you tomorrow, maybe 11:30.
Oh, I'm coming back tonight.
Tonight.
And tomorrow. And every single day that I can.
This is the one thing we can do. And write letters. We gotta write letters too.
Yep.
Letters to our
Yep.
politicians. Let them know, because they think that actually there's more people in favor.
The viewers were just wondering if you would be nice to just say who you are on the camera.
Well, I'm Peter Karras. I'm from Ridgeway. I was actually a candidate for the PPC in Niagara Falls.
Okay.
Last federal election, whatever that's worth. But I know that I'm not done, and I'm going to continue to fight for what is true, right, just, moral. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks again, man.
Thank you. Yeah. Take care.
And thank you for supporting.
See you guys. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
My wife's just watching. She was just saying it sometimes gets quite fuzzy when the wind's blowing. So
Yes. I am trying. Like, that's why I hold my phone like that and stuff. I'm trying so hard.
Oh, I believe
I know if I face this way more, then the wind will kind of not be in the mic as much. So I am trying.
It's all good. It's all good.
But it is pretty windy out, so there's not too much I could do.
Yeah, I've been watching the last couple days. Some guy YouTube took 5 streams and just put them all together. And,
Yeah.
So that's nice to see it from all different views. And,
Yeah, man, it's great.
fight the good fight.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for being here. Yeah, guys, you're awesome.
See you tonight, eh? I guess
Oh,
I can
absolutely.
share it to my wife.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks for watching. Looking after the baby.
Yeah, thank you to his wife. We love you, and we know you can't be here, but you're still supporting, so thank you. Sweet. Thanks, man. Sorry, guys. Hey, you gonna be out for a bit?
Yeah, I'll be out for a little bit. I'll probably take him for a walk downtown after.
Yeah, all right. I'm heading that way myself. I'm gonna go warm up for a bit, grab
Yeah.
some coffee, a little bite to eat, and then I'm gonna head back down here right away. So
Nice.
everybody, If you want to walk with me back and jump on Travel Fun after, or jump on now, go ahead, but he's going to keep the stream going. I am going to warm up, grab a bite to eat and some coffee, and I am heading right back out tonight, so I will be back out, guys. So just know that. Travel Fun, he's out here, he's got eyes on the ground at the front line, so don't forget to hop over to him if you feel free to. He's here, guys.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Keep it going.
We'll see you. We'll see you soon.
Absolutely.
Later, man.
We drove in on Friday.
There you have it, guys. I am very, very sore, so I'm gonna go back to my hotel for a little bit. I'm gonna grab a little bite to eat, grab some coffee, and then I'm gonna come right back out. So I will be back. Guys, I promise I will be right back on. I will be back on tonight. If anything happens, I will make a little short video, but as far as my plan, I am coming back out. So stay tuned and just watch for that notification. If you guys feel like walking back with me, I appreciate it. If not, I understand, and I love you guys anyways. I've been out here for 5 hours, so about 6.5 hours total with my stream earlier. It's almost an 8-hour shift, so I'm gonna take a little, I guess, lunch break. Say hi to the bear one more time. Thank you, everybody. I will be back on. I'm going to warm up. I'm gonna put a second pair of gloves on, thanks to the nice woman that brought them to me. I'm only wearing a pair of biking gloves, so I appreciate it. Thank you again if you're watching. If you want to announce your name or anything like that, I can give you a shout out if you want. It's totally up to you. Okay, this webcam girl is really pissing me off. All right, gone. Thank you, guys. Yeah, guys, I am still alive. I'm walking back towards my hotel. I got my papers. I have my ID. I will willingly give it to any officer who asks. However, it is getting late at night, so if anybody that isn't at a checkpoint tries to stop me, I will be asking them for their badge number. They have to answer. If you ask them if they're an officer, they do not have to answer you. If you ask them for their badge number, they have to answer you. They have to tell you what their badge number is. So remember that, guys. With all those bones, friend, you definitely deserve a break. Yes, thank you, guys. Batch number, yeah, badge number, either way, they have to provide their credentials to you. Again, I mean this in a kind of jokingly way. I feel as if most of the people who are picking on us peaceful protesters were obviously bullied as children and don't know any better but to continue that that streak of violence and unnecessary persuasion and stuff like that, trying to convince us we're doing the wrong thing when all we want is our freedom. So yeah, thank you guys for walking back with me. I really appreciate it. Guys, I have to have 10,000 subs in order to get super chats. Until then, my info is in my thing. I am trying to keep up with your comments. I hope I'm doing at least all right, because sometimes they are going pretty fast. But I will try and figure it out. I'll look it all up and find everything, absolutely everything that I need tonight, guys. Again, thank you. Oh, as you can tell, I'm breathing heavily. I am super tired. I'm dragging my heavy, soaking wet feet. I am pretty cold, guys. I'm trying to be a trooper here, so bear with me. Again, for those of you who didn't hear me, I will be right back on. There is no rest for the wicked, guys. I mean this in the most positive, peaceful way possible. I will sleep when I am dead. I will law. Even then, if we have another life, I guarantee you, I probably still won't sleep, guys. So, haha. Chest is pumping, guys. I still got lots of charge. It's just my body that needs a recharge, so you know. I will be back on. No, the brownie, I guess, was not an edible, and if it was, I smoke and eat edibles for medical reasons, so I do have a very high tolerance. I didn't have my Apple Watch on today. Unfortunately, it's been dead for a couple days, so I didn't really get to count my steps today. I'm gonna get my papers ready because there's a lot more cops over here. Okay. How's it going? I'm at the Hilton.
At the Hilton?
Yeah. If you need ID, I got it on me as well.
Okay. Do you have a room key or something?
Oh yeah, I got a room key on me, always. Sorry guys, I'm out of breath.
Perfect.
I am at the Hilton, and yes, thank you. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. Sorry. Thank you very much. Have a great night, you guys. Stay warm. It's frosty out here. Okay, I got my both good gloves. Oh, I didn't ask them, but I seen that they were legitimate. They had their uniforms, their badges, everything on them. They had their sidearms, their tasers, their billy clubs, so they are obviously legitimate officers. It's the guys that are not wearing uniform that you need to ask their badge numbers. So I showed them my papers, and yeah. So just give me 1 second, guys. I gotta put all my stuff back in my pocket. Again, I showed them my papers and my room key, so they had no choice but to let me in. But they were being nice to me and respectful. They did not give me a hard time, so I did not give them a hard time. You never want to antagonize the police, because then they will do whatever they want to you. Yeah, I guess I'd probably joke around with a couple of them later, like tomorrow or something. I've kind of gotten to see a couple, gotten to know a few faces of the good cops. Again, there are good, there are bad. We don't want to incriminate any of them. We know who the bad ones are. We know who the good ones are. So just remember the good ones, all right? And the bad ones will be remembered in a not so positive way. Room key might have been enough. Yes, freedom of mobility, but again, don't quote me on this. This is what I've heard, not verified, but I am gonna speak about it. Apparently, because the Emergencies Act is in place, no matter who's in charge or not, Trudeau has power over doing anything that he wants to do to us. So if he wants to arrest me for recording, he's gonna arrest me for recording, and that'll just be that, I guess. So I'm gonna keep you guys live. I'm gonna do a loop around the block, chat with you guys for a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna rest up and come back out. They already said they will arrest you. Yes, they will arrest me. So guys, just be peacefully vigilant, all right? Keep your eyes open if you're out here. Try to have somebody watching your back and out with you. I have a lot of background training and stuff, so I'm not worried about being alone. I know how to keep things peaceful, and if I had absolutely no choice but to defend myself, I am trained to do so. However, I will never do that in a peaceful protest, because then I'm the guy who ruins it, and I will never become that guy. So yes, let's just remember to keep it peaceful. It doesn't matter if you have a lot of training, a little training, no training, all the training. You got to stay peaceful, because if somebody hits you and you have it on camera, you're not going to be the one getting in trouble as long as you don't hit them back. Just to verify, I would never ever defend myself against a police officer. I do know better than that, okay? The only time I would ever get violent is if somebody were to harm my children or somebody that I really care about. That is the only thing that would ever make me violent in this world. You want to harm me, that's fine. I can take it. It's everybody that I love and care for, mainly my children. That is what would make me defensive. So, just so you know, I am not a violent person, and I never will be, unless it is the safety of my children or the safety of somebody that I love. But even that being said, I will never ever defend myself against a police officer. I will let him illegally brutalize me, and I will make sure I get it on camera, because that's what we have to do. The world's not going to know what's happening, and they're not going to believe we're peaceful if we don't stay peaceful, right? So we have to stay peaceful. That is the most imperative thing here. We have to stay peaceful. Yes, I've heard about a lot of people getting shot with those canisters. So again, if you're out and about, just be very vigilant. Look at this is where we were holding snacks for everybody every night. And the cops, they didn't even let us clean our mess. So yeah. And again, our food spot has been completely destroyed. So they're not just treating us disrespectfully, they're treating our personal belongings disrespectfully. And yeah, so it literally looks like a bunch of disrespectful a-holes came and trashed the place after we kept it so tidy for so long. I had Ottawa residents like telling me that they've never seen the city so clean before. So just let you view it for a little minute so you can see. This is how they treat us. This is how they treat the streets. We clean it. We take care of it. There's nobody around. It is an absolute ghost town around here. So, I don't know. They deliberately tried to tear gas canister. A news reporter stopped saying the police in Ottawa are good. They are Nazi sociopaths. Guys, I'm not saying anyone is good and bad. I'm saying there is good and there is bad. So, again, no incriminating anybody. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm almost at my hotel. I'm gonna log off for a little bit. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat, some warm coffee, and I'll be back on as soon as I can. I know I am showing you snow because all kind of stuff pulled down. So nobody around. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And I will be on shortly, guys. So thank you very much. And I will see you soon. Freedom!
Wherever I scroll, my eye just picks out a comment. Obviously, I try to read as many as I can. Yeah. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't see that yet. Mr. Wonderful, cheers. Oh, trolls can super chat. Absolutely. They can say they have the right to say whatever they want. 100%. 100%. They can do that. Yeah. Regularly change speakers. Oh, the speaker during a given session. That's a good question. I'm not too sure. Yeah. Does answer many. Yeah, thank you, Brian. Yep, I do answer as many as I can. No worries, brother. Hey, guys, you got to stick with college first. College, get your education first. Of course, that's more important. Actually, got to save up what you can for sure, right?
Oh, we got Swiss Chalet! Yo!
Yeah.
No, not enough for everybody, eh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've answered multiple comments. That's right. You guys are. That's cool. Thanks, guys. Kathy Waters, big ups, USA truckers will be to boot China. Joe, nice. Kathy Waters, thank you so much for that. Yeah, I know you guys got the same kind of issue with, of course, Mr. Biden there. A lovely leader you guys have. Oh, you're referring to Parliament? Yes, Scamp. Yeah. Referring to Parliament, yeah. I know they each get, obviously they each get a time frame where they can talk, but if you ask me, it's just a lot of dancing around questions and nobody's really dancing around the answers. Nobody's even really answering the question properly, especially Trudeau. The rest of them aren't so bad, but Trudeau's horrible at answering questions, absolutely. Deva, thank you so much for that. Find out about hazard pay. Cops make $4K a night for this occupation. Find out if you can, if this includes hazard pay or not. These are very vital questions because hell of a law. Yeah, I'm gonna find out about that. Yeah, I wonder if that. I did hear something about that. That's pretty crazy if that's true though. But yeah, definitely have to see about that. All right, about the voting systems. 215 Spadina. I see that there. Yeah, yep. Christy Castello, thank you so much for that. Christy, cheers. Thank you so much for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's you. Yeah.
SRKM, how you doing? Thank you so much for that. This is for all the losers. Giving Jeff a hard time. Jeff is out there on the cold streets for weeks now, so you can enjoy the street. They were playing the national anthem in that vehicle that just went by. Yeah, that's right. At least they didn't. Hello, Ronnie, says Cowboys Mosh. Cheers. Ronnie in the building. Duffer Spirit, thank you so much. Says keep it up. Thanks for that super sticker. Thank you so much for that. Dove for Spirit. Cheers. Crowds will go tomorrow, Brando. That's a very good question. I think there'll be a fair bit of people here, and then wherever else might be scheduled to happen. Who knows, right? But we'll have to see. Cowboys Mosh. Jeff has Instagram, Twitter, amongst other social media. Yep, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. Twitter I don't really use too much, me personally, although I do have it. But I think Kevin's on my Twitter when we were scheduling posts before. But, the crew chief, big ups, buddy. I saw it's funny. Ah, that's funny. Oh my God. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Let's see how Shizer and there's some chit-chatting with some people here. Let's see what's going on.
I grew up in Lake Mara.
Gemini Lee.
Very long.
Shizer's talking. Orchidelia. Gemini Lee.
I love Gem. Hi, Beth.
How you doing?
Beth, come down here. It's not scary.
Exactly.
We need it. We need to change reality.
I was going to do the Canadian Freedom Dance.
Oh, Freedom Dance, absolutely.
I'm gonna get all my friends to tune
Awesome.
No, but seriously, we need people. Empowering people. Nothing scary about this. We're not being rebels. This is our rights.
That's right.
And if you don't realize, I'm scared right now. All right, this is not a joke.
Yep.
It's scarier than everybody thinks. So let's buckle down.
Yep.
Let's buckle down, because life as we know it is.
Yep. Diminishing if we don't stand for our freedom.
The
Yep.
scarier thing is that we're not even as scared as we should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, even myself.
It's true.
Look at the numbers we're at too. Like, you guys are putting us at risk now. Where's all the people that started this foundation?
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
where's the real Pat King?
Yeah.
Where's anybody? They got arrested. And if they're
Yeah.
not, okay, I guess
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but someone tell us something.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
drove
yeah.
4 hours in here, I didn't even know where I was going.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm from North Bay.
Oh wow, that's a long way up. Yeah.
Like, I'm okay. I would have drove to Quebec. I would have drove to
Yeah.
Toronto. But the fact that I can't even.
Mr. Wonderful,
I was
yeah.
here about 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah, I saw that on Coventry Road. Yeah, he was there. Spencer, thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Spencer, cheers.
21 days late.
Well, you know what?
Like a hydra, we will only grow.
They had numbers then.
More heads. Freedom is ringing everywhere now. People won't take this anymore. Thanks for another day of freedom, Jeff. Spencer, cheers, buddy. Thanks for tuning in there. And we got Dev again. Thank you so much. And Multi, Super Cowl, thank you so much. And Dev says, Diva says, sorry. Love you for being out there, though don't get me wrong, so please don't get that confused. Okay, yep. I'd be there if I didn't lose my job from COVID. Thank you so much. No, I thank you, of course, and of course watching and supporting and just getting the news out there. And thank you, Multi Super Callow to Canada from New Hampshire. Live free or die, our state motto. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, no wife hunt for me. Boston. Cheers. Portland Andy's Hot Dog Army still in the building. I see you guys there.
I'm an essential healthcare worker, so I definitely.
Cheers. Big up Ronnie in the building. How's your day in Texas today? Yeah. Heavy Warner, thank you. So sad you're the only live streamer that I can find. There is a few that were going. I know Ottawa was on earlier. Like I said, Mr. Wonderful just asked me a question there on Coventry Road. They have totally blocked off that whole area, and trucks are getting towed. Lots of police down there. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty nuts. Yeah. All the freedoms, yeah, the freedoms are at stake. I mean, everything is going to be, everything's going to be digital. They want the digital pass system to be connected to everything, even electric vehicles in the future. Everything. If you don't pay, if you're not up to par with your jabs, or you don't pay your fines or something, they can literally deactivate your vehicle. That's a real thing. That's like everything digital, everything controlled. You own nothing and you will be happy. The New World Order. Sterling Talk, thank you so much for that. Cheers. Thank you so much for that. Cheers. Good to see you back. Thanks again for being out, Raymond. No problem. Thank you. Yeah, no need to spam for sure. Yep. I see messages popping in here. Yep. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. Zoke was out. Zot was out. Yep. Ottawax was live earlier. Yep. We're here. 5,000 in the chat. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much for that. You actually done the oh, thank you so much for that. Yep. thank you, Know Your. Yep, thank you. Yeah, I've been in, a little bit in tune with what's going on about. Credit score is coming. Yeah, that's right. The social credit score. Yeah, that's a big thing to it too, right? Trem, as an Indian, I formally retract Yagmeet Singh. Yeah. Oh, shuffle dance. Where are we doing that?
Freedom dance over here.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Let's see it. Let's see it. Yeah, go for it. Where are we going to do it? Freedom dance. A flying high five. That was awesome. That was good.
Okay, all right, freedom dance. All right, ready? Ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. We're live. We're live on YouTube.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Nice. Freedom shuffle dance. Nice. Cheers. That was good. Awesome.
The next time it'll be nice weather.
Big update since yesterday. Not really. Just that the vote's gonna come tomorrow evening, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. That's it, really. Yep. Big ups, Jeff. Janine, thank you. Cheers, absolutely. Josh L, I see you guys. Selena H in the building. Let's get another look over here. Let's get in the front lane here. Only respond to questions that have money attached to them. Dean, no, actually I don't. I'm scrolling. I do read. Portland Andy, Hot Dog Army still in the building. You actually know, Dean, you know, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that don't respond to anything. So it's never going to be enough. Like, even if you don't respond to any, you're not responding to any, and you're not responding to enough. If you're responding to a few, that's still enough. If you're responding to ones that are super chats, that's still not enough. If you're reading as many as you can and you don't stop reading, that's still not enough. It's never going to be enough. So there's no such thing as enough anyway. So yeah, just got to do the best you can. That's it. Yeah. So there's the look of. Yeah, exactly. Valora, cheers. Good to see you back. Yeah, exactly. Yep. TA, yep. TYA, yep. No worries. Yeah. Cheers. No worries. City Ottawa's all the people has attacked. Oh. And demanding the truckers come back. Really? Holy frick. I haven't seen that. I haven't heard that, but that's crazy. No, Mr. Wonderful, I didn't hear that. Really? Zoke sent me. Cheers. Big ups to Zoke. Still 4,700 people in the chat. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Live Travel Fun 69 YouTube platform. So they moved the blockade, or looks like they almost moved it down that way a little bit. No worries. Eric, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. From Hamilton, Josh L. Yeah, big ups. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. And they stomp you. Yeah, Jack. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. Yep. Yeah, Ronnie's in Texas. Yeah. Yeah, Ronnie Thompson. Yeah, of course. I mean, as you would expect, right? They're paying for an advertisement, you know. And yeah, there's no rule about reading it out or not reading it out, but that's kind of just my personality. I've always done that. Landmaster, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, definitely got to get to Mexico, right? Cowboys Mosh. It's Travel Fun 69 on Instagram. Whoever wanted it. Awesome. Yeah, I think it's Travel Fun _69, I think, or something like that. But yeah, check it out. Thanks, brother. Yeah, exactly. Texas would be nice to go to. Yep. Oh, and they're selling confiscated trucks to pay for the police. Really? That's weird. I don't know if you could sell a confiscated truck just like that. That's things got to go to court and all that. That's really weird. Yeah, I'll have to check out that news. That's weird, yeah. Diva. Truth out there. Oh, yeah. It's some really good info. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Expand people's understanding of the situation. Maybe interview them. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely have to press the that press for truth. Okay, yeah. That'd be all right. Get an interview. Chris, how you doing? I have to go back and check that out. Chris, thank you so much for that. Have a drink on me. You deserve it. Cheers. Thank you so much for that. Yes, I certainly should. Thank you. Very kind. Thank you so much. So, yeah, I guess like we heard, they're gonna have a meeting here at 11:30. Probably a lot more people than this, of course. Yeah, all you have to do is follow the charter. Yep. JT, yep. Yeah, Justin Trudeau. Yeah, he doesn't give a damn about the charter rights, that's for sure. Definitely doesn't care about the charter rights. This is Stud Muffin. I saw that. Yeah, no doubt. Groovy Lily, thank you so much for that. Please explain the vote for us Americans. Okay, so there's a vote for the they enacted the Emergency Act. It's like almost like the as you would call it, the in the U.S. you'd call it the martial law. That's the most equivalent thing that we have. So they're actually going to be voting on whether that, voting in Parliament tomorrow to either yes that or no that, and either way it'll probably go to Senate after that. So even if they vote, it still has to go to the final process. It's almost like that emergency war, like that Emergency War Act kind of thing. Whatever it is, it's like martial law. So if it is yes, then it gives them Trudeau extraordinary power. They literally can, like I said, and they've already been doing it, freeze bank accounts, all that kind of stuff. Absolute power, the ultimate power. And if not, then it'll be dealt. Then everything will be dealt with a municipal and provincial manner rather than federal, bringing in full-blown Royal Mounted Police and the whole situation, everything going on. So that's kind of how that works. So thanks for that. Yep. Josh L, I'm leaving Ottawa tomorrow. I got to get back to Toronto, and then I'm gonna go back to wherever the convoy is or wherever the people are. So Tuesday, I'll be looking to go somewhere, whether it's Quebec, Ottawa, whatever's going to happen based on the information tomorrow. That's where I'm going to go. Melissa, good to see you there in the other chat. Thank you, Melissa, for popping in. Are you? Thank you so much. Ottawa Mayor Jim Watson is suggesting to sell the trucks. Really? Wow. Really, to sell the trucks? Can't believe it. We're going to have to see what happens to that. Martial law in the U.S. means federal. Yep, that's right. Yep. Yeah, that's kind of our thing, right? So you'll probably walk downtown. I have to go to the that TD anyway, right? At Kent and Morel. So we can take him for a walk whenever. Yeah, you guys are ready? Yeah. Don't shut him. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We can go. I just wanted to hang out here for a little bit, but we can go for a walk downtown too, right? I do have to go downtown anyway, so I can keep you guys with me. You guys can keep me company, or I can keep you company, whatever you want to call it. Thane Acton, you can move, definitely move down here, bro. Yes, that's right. We're getting the business together. Yes, absolutely. How's Yasmin? Yasmin's good. She's a little mini vacation, I think, with her kids, so she probably won't be around as often, but yeah, she'll be around. She'll be around. Doing? How you doing? Free shots. 4,800 in the chat. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, we can go for a walk. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, guys, we'll go for a walk. We're going to come back here tomorrow, but we're going to go for a walk downtown, or we're going to try to anyway, if they let us into the zone, as you want to call it. So there's a gathering here at 11:30 tomorrow. I'll do a live before I head back to Toronto. But right now, let's just go for a little walk. I'll just keep you guys with me. If we're allowed to walk down there, then we are. If we're not, then so be it. All right. Missy, thank you. God protect all that are fighting for freedom. Thank you so much for that, Missy. All right. Head down this way. Thank you so much for that. Check your business website, and I tried to contact you. Okay, yeah. You might have. I do have a lot of messages I didn't get a chance to comb through yet. I still have to comb through those messages. I'll be doing that on the ride back to Toronto in the car. I'll be trying to catch up. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, there's not too much going on. There's a little gathering there, but they're going to be back again tomorrow, a bigger gathering, and we're going to try to go downtown closer to the zone. There's blockades all over the place. Definitely by vehicle you can't, but possibly by foot you may. I don't know. We haven't tried, so we're going to find out. aunt's female friend streamed all of downtown today, says Cowboy Mosh. Thank you so much for that. Completely dead. No one getting in. Fences everywhere. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta go in. I gotta go into. I have to go down there anyway. So it's all good.
Oh, yeah, they're like, no, but they were all like trumpets.
Yeah.
Still had guys.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just walking with Orchidelia, Gemini, Lee, and Shizer. He's always in the chat. Ottawa have lost so much. Police in Ottawa have lost so much respect. Canada's literally turning into Soviet Union. Yeah. Yeah, with all the video footage and everything that's surfaced online, and we see it, all the Facebook, Instagram, TikTok videos, all the emails, posts, shared emails, shared posts, shared videos. We see the real news on the ground, and we see how people are treated, what happened. Hopefully this, hopefully there's justice on some of this. I've seen some disturbing posts. I've seen that post from today. The police were, I think, threatening to smash the window of the business or something like that. I don't know if that had to do with something with the open sign on and they were in the zone, or not really sure what that was. That was pretty epic, but we saw that.
Because that coffee shop there was supporting all the truckers.
Oh, they wanted to have a little chit chat, I guess, right? Oh, because the coffee shop was supporting the truckers, really? Okay, all right. So apparently they're not allowed. Are they supposed to reject their business? That's crazy. Yeah. Refuse service to. That's discrimination.
Yeah.
Absolute discrimination. That's in our Charter of Rights. You cannot refuse service, but they want you to refuse service to a particular group of individuals. Wonderful. Couldn't film. Oh, really? Yeah, we'll have to see.
Oh, and another thing was, because he's close to the downtown.
Yeah.
Where the government said, most businesses have to be shut down during this convoy, and
Yeah.
he stayed open. But he was the most busiest it's ever been because of the convoy.
Yeah, of course.
Whereas before all the lockdowns, he could have closed his business.
Yeah, that's right.
Whereas when he opened up in 3 weeks, he made more money during that time.
Oh, wow.
Than other days or other years.
Yeah, you can still walk down there. Ronnie says, hey, Orchidelia.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah, I'm good. TR Manley, I'm good, man. Yep. Yeah, vote. Yeah, absolutely vote. Yeah. Portland Andy Hot Dog Army in the building. Cheers. I don't imagine a country like that. Oh, horrible. Yeah, definitely gonna be careful.
This way?
Left, yeah. Yeah, Ken and stop by Ken and Laurel. What do you call it? L'Oreal or something, whatever. And then we'll go. No problem. Yeah. Vehicle checkpoints only, but you can control a vehicle, but you can walk in, no problem. Yep. Eva, why can't send this in super chat? Apparently Press the Truth was hit. Oh, nightsticks, whatever. So much happening fast, hard, yeah. Oh, it could be, yeah, YouTube, sometimes YouTube does that to even blocks it. Even in a super chat, it'll block a word or something like that. It could just be YouTube's platform or doing that, or ban word or way it says. Yeah. In the car in front of the stage. Yes, I saw that. That's right, Truck. Yeah, I did see that. The you talking about the Jamaican fella? Yeah, he was arrested. I saw 2 different videos of that today. I have one video footage that's really clear. Another video footage of someone was getting kneed. Someone was getting multiple knees by the police. I don't know who that was. I don't know if that was him, but I saw another video of them pulling him out. Yeah, I did see that. Lots and lots of videos of that. Dustin, Cordell. What the F is this East Germany? Yeah. 1960. Yeah. We're living in.
You never know when life will decide to hit you with a curveball.
Yeah, guys, I'm alive, I'm free. What's up, everyone? Yeah, guys, I'm streaming in the warmth. I don't have to deal with the cold anymore. What's up, everyone? The amount of freeze out, and yeah, guys, and everyone, I know people were super chatting Viva apparently. I got in contact with Viva, I talked to him. What's up, everyone? How have you guys been? Thank you, Mike the Dad Crosby, for you and your crew. Thank you, Mike. Denim Dawn, hey dude, glad you're safe. Charlotte's a trooper. Charlotte is a trooper. Charlotte, come make a quick appearance. Charlotte's making a quick appearance, guys. Charlotte was the streamer with the most confidence at the
What's
finale.
up, guys? I'm just coming in here quick. Yeah, I'm pretty tired, but I've been out streaming all day for you guys.
Thank you, Roxy Loyola. Nice Fox sticker. Sophie Coat. Thanks for Charlotte for holding the fort. Charlotte held the line. Charlotte was in front, ready to die. What's up, everyone? What's up? How you guys been? Let's see what everyone's saying. Charlotte says a hell of a job while you were gone. She did. She held it down.
Yeah, he's actually giving me the channel, so this is his official resignation.
No. What's up, Sean? What's up, everyone? Oh, thank you, Super Kalo. Charlotte, what do you have to say to the audience?
What's up, guys? How's it going? What do you guys want to? How do you guys want to see more of?
Jay Cantor, shout out for that. Thank you for the Fox sticker. So, what is your opinion on everything going on today? What happened to Wendell? I don't know what happened to Wendell. If anyone has Wendell's contact, Facebook number, anything, I would actually want it. If anyone can email that to me, that would be great. Alice Boone, thank you very much for that. What's up, guys? Thank you both. Glad you're safe. Thank you, Our Health. Let's see what everyone's saying. How are you guys doing? Do you guys need anything? We're good, Danny. So proud. Hey, maybe we can get Danny on this quick. Oh, do you have his?
I have
let
his
me
number.
let me get Danny on this. Hold on.
I don't remember which one it was though.
I'm gonna get Danny on this, guys. I have his number.
Guys, there's only one chair here, so.
Oh, you want me to go get your chair?
No, it's okay. I'm not gonna be in here for long.
You're not gonna say hi to Danny?
Yeah, I will say that, Danny.
What are the questions?
Um.
You got cuff mark on your wrist.
On this. I don't think that's a cuff mark.
I don't know what that is. 1 second, guys. Trying to get Danny in here.
Thank you, Braden Nelson. Congrats, merit badge. Probably didn't want. I don't know. It keeps like glitching.
Read it.
During the civil rights movement in the U.S., it was a badge of honor to be arrested for protesting. Congrats on a merit badge you probably didn't want. Congrats, Matt. Thank you, Braden, for that.
Oh. Come on, Danny, quickly. Danny! Danny, I'm on live. You're on live.
I'm on live?
Yeah.
What's everyone saying?
Wait, can you see it? Oh, can you see the phone?
What phone?
Oh wait, yeah, you have to put it.
This is weird.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
Hold
this
on.
is hard. No,
Wait,
that's your
where-
that's your computer.
What's going on?
Hold on, I'm trying to. Can you see the chat?
It's hard to see. It's hard to see. It's like the lighting.
Danny, everyone's been asking how you've been too.
I'm great. I'm good.
That's good, Danny. What are you up to right now?
I am over at my cousin's house right now, and there's all my friends and everything here. I gotta. You have my.
Thank you, ready to free.
Let me switch the camera. How do I switch the camera? This doesn't show it. Oh, double tap. No, right there. Right there. Oh, I see.
Here, refresh it.
Okay, so this is everybody here.
The whole squad.
What's up, guys?
There's my bro. Yeah. All right. There's only 3,500. There you go.
Only 3,500, he said.
3,000. No pressure. Wait, so we're live right now? Yeah. Oh, really? Okay. My brother pulled up the phone and he's watching me live, so I can see the comments now.
Okay.
Danny, everyone wants to know what happened. Did you get arrested? Did you leave?
No, I didn't get arrested. I ended up leaving.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm just gonna be smart about it. I know that, like, they're smashing windows and pulling people arrested, and I'm like, there's no point. I was ready to keep staying, right? But if they're arresting people and stuff, like, from the start, if it got violent, I wasn't gonna stay there.
Yeah.
You know. Huh?
How did you get arrested?
Oh, I mean, yeah. It's still not over. So what's going on there in Ottawa?
Oh, it's over.
It's over?
Yeah, there's like 20 people protesting. Like Charlotte was there.
There was, like earlier they had to move it because everyone, like, they got kicked out of like Parliament, like that whole for like 7 blocks. Like there's police checkpoints, you can't go in, like no one can walk around there.
So basically it was open. Anyone could walk there before, but now the police have a lockdown.
Yeah. The police did the job for us. They locked down the city.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. It's pretty much what happened. So.
Charlotte, do you want a chair?
That's okay.
Let me get
It's
a
good.
chair.
It's good for my legs.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine, man. It's fine.
Okay, fine.
Did you guys see that? What's that called? Like they like investigating. They're investigating.
SIU.
Yeah, that's SIU. They're investigating some of the police or whatever. Apparently.
Oh, really? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. You didn't hear about that?
No. Wait, why are they investigating them?
Yeah, they trampled over the one lady with the horse, and then they shot that one girl from Rebel News. They shot a canister of like tear gas like close to her, like and hit her leg or something, really injured.
Yeah, I saw something about that.
Yeah, like they could have killed her with that. Like it was like less than 200 feet or something like that.
What time? What time did you leave that day? Do you remember?
Huh?
Around what time did you leave?
So that same day, what was it, like 4 or 5 or something like that?
Oh, okay.
So I got like calls and stuff like, people were saying on the videos that like they seen like they're smashing windows and pulling them out. And I heard that I seen one of the videos where they had somebody on the ground and they were kneeing him. And the guy from Fox actually told me that was Chabavizi.
Yeah. He texted me that too this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they like break his ribs and like?
Is he watching? Greg, are you watching?
I
don't think he's watching.
Yeah, I don't know if he is, but what's it called? They told me that he broke his ribs and he might have damaged his kidney.
Wow.
Oh, really? Yeah, he told me.
Yeah, and on top of that, he wasn't resisting. He got out of the.
Greg's watching.
Yeah, like he put his hands behind his back. He wasn't resisting, and they just started kneeing him. So, yeah. Oh, really? Really? People love me. No, because apparently there was like less, but then when they heard that I was on, apparently more people came out. Yeah.
Yo, ask Zod if he get me famous like you, man.
You got it.
He's my famous too, man.
Where is he? I
don't have a truck or anything, but.
Oh, that's okay. This guy right here.
You want to get on Fox News too.
The people only want to see Danny.
Wait, what did you say, Zod?
Said the people only want to see Danny. You're the superstar.
It was his hat, eh?
Yeah, my hat's famous now.
Yeah, it's your hat.
What was I gonna say?
Wait, I have to hold on. Sure, hold Danny.
Okay, I'm holding down the fort. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. $5. Yo, Zod. Oh yeah, that's what. Yo, you gotta come down here one time. And
Who?
go. Zod.
Yeah, it's like a 10-hour drive, no? Like an 8-hour drive.
It's great. If you're driving straight, it's like 8-9 hours. But obviously, if you're stopping, yeah, probably. You guys are probably not used to it, right? Because I'm a truck driver, so I can do that straight. I'll do that.
Yeah, exactly. It's late. It's late for you.
I'll do like 10, 11 hours straight. I've done that before.
Danny, do you still need fuel?
No, I don't need fuel. Huh? Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I should ask that. Yeah, I don't want to ask that. I'm not gonna ask that.
Wait, what? Is that his hat?
Wait,
how did you get that? What? He took your hat?
Yo, is that your dad's hat or something?
Yeah, it is. I told you I had one, Danny.
Oh, it's the same.
Yeah.
Yo, he's 20. Yo, did
I won't put it on. Here.
Put it on, Charlie.
Yo,
this shed my hat.
You know what's funny? I met Zod in Ottawa when I was there.
Oh, it like muffles.
Wait, he met me? He met me? Danny, wait, what are the comments saying?
I think that's so. What are they saying? What's everybody saying?
Danny, do you still need fuel?
I just asked him that.
No, I don't. Is that the number one trending question now?
Yeah, it is.
I still see a couple. Has Danny been to Utah?
Yeah, that's still going on, eh? Yes, I've been there. I've been through there twice. I delivered in Salt Lake, near Salt Lake there, in Otagen or something like that. It's called Otagen. And then I picked up near Salt Lake City and delivered somewhere. Yo.
Have you been bored now without the convoy?
No, I mean, I slept in and stuff, and now I'm hanging out, so I haven't been too bored. I'm used to it.
Are you worried about your bank account or anything, or that was just for people who stayed?
Oh, like for like you're talking about if they're like freezing their bank accounts. Well, I took care of that, so I'm good.
That's good. Taking care of business.
No, I basically took out the. I won't say. Yeah, stacks on stacks. He's 2 steps ahead. Yeah, I'm just 2 steps ahead of the government. Yeah.
Well, Danny.
So what are people asking?
Someone said,
Is Danny going to Quebec? Is the Quebec thing still going, or did it end tonight? Does anyone know?
I'm not sure.
Hold on, let me read the comments. Does anyone know?
It was a pretty big one too. There's one in Calgary that was really huge.
Yeah, I heard. Did that one end too, or no? Because I want to go to another one now.
Yeah, you want to start? I heard you wanted to go to Quebec.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to go to, but I don't know if it's still going on. Okay. Quebec's still on? It's going until tomorrow. Well, I mean, Quebec was really weekend. I'm gonna see if it's going on tomorrow. I may as well go.
I heard something like there's a second convoy coming from BC. Like right now they're starting or something like that.
Really?
Where in BC?
I don't know if that's true. If you heard anything about
I heard something. Yeah, somebody told me that when I was there, but I was like, I don't know, like, I heard something that a convoy from BC is coming, a second one. I don't know how true that is.
Thank you, Muggsy. I don't know.
Hey,
What's going on?
the Ottawa blockade isn't over. The police are blocking it for us now.
Yeah.
Wait, are you guys all brothers?
So he's my bro. Do you guys want to be in the camera? Yeah. He's my bro. This guy's my bro. This is the mechanic. And these 2 are friends down there. I don't know. Nobody else.
How big is your sofa?
I'm camera shy. Yo, John, come here. My bro doesn't want to be on the camera. One of my bros.
No, seriously, how big is your sofa?
It's a brofa.
The sofa actually used to be bigger. It's actually even bigger. It's actually even bigger.
Yeah, the sofa used to be bigger, but it's one you can split up. So. So what are people asking?
You guys are wild.
What are people asking?
The sofa's not big. We're just all small over here.
Everybody thought I was dead.
Yeah, they did.
They're like, what happened?
They thought you froze that one night.
Yeah, well, that time, no. But even after this, they were like texting me stuff if I was dead. But I got too much text. So
it's a Zotfa.
Yo, it's a sofa.
Someone's saying the sofa's a sofa.
Something has to change, but I heard that somebody was saying what they could do. Everybody just stops working completely. If you know, we need all the truckers, just like a lot of the truckers to stop, and literally the stores would start emptying out, and even the COVID freaks would start crying out to the government to end all the mandates.
Yeah, Mike.
Like,
what is this guy say? Mike, the dad. Police are blocking better than the truckers. Silly truckers left a lane for emergency vehicles and let people walk around. Cops have a lane blocked off. So much better for the businesses, right? Yeah, it's true. They have everything. You can't even go there anymore.
Yeah, they blocked it off for us.
It is true.
Yeah, it's actually
like literally we had a lane open, one lane open on the streets, and then the police completely blocked off. The drugs gonna go in? I got a private number calling me.
Like this again?
How many times do you put your number out, Danny?
Yo, Danny, someone said tell Danny's hair is beautiful.
Danny, you're beautiful.
Why? Because I keep on
Yeah, that's weird. So I just have like a habit of doing that. My cousin just messed up my hair. Now you're gonna see me do this an awful
Ghost
lot.
Within, shout out to you. I see this person all day.
Really?
Yeah.
Anybody have no?
I've never seen Ghost Within.
Samson. Is it the older version or
Adds on, it's even worse. Cops harassed a restaurant owner who served protesters and said they were.
my phone's at 9%. Yo, my phone's at 9%. I need a charger. You guys got a charger? I'll bring it right now. Popcorn? I need. What? Danny make popcorn? Yeah, and the truck. Because I made it twice.
Yeah, Danny, make some popcorn.
Everybody loves Danny's Russian hat and his popcorn. Yo, what's your Russian hat? You bring it? No, it's in the truck. My truck's parked home, so.
This is the first stream that no one complains about the cold.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Yo, we're good. We're not gonna waste a battery.
Are you two brothers or sisters and sisters? It's a question.
Oh, someone asked did Matt get his charger back?
Yeah, did you give him his charger back?
Oh, the one? Yeah. So basically, you told me to give it back to him?
Yeah.
That same night, he started shoveling and I thought it was him, and I opened the window. I'm like, yo, are you the one? And I recognized him, and he's like, yeah. I was like, oh, so give me your power bank, and I gave it to him. It's like, yeah, thanks.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking because you left, I was worried you never gave it to him.
No, I made sure, right, like the same day. He was shoveling snow beside my truck and stuff, and I gave it to him. But yeah, I don't think he wasn't too happy about that.
Yeah, no, it's because I went to go see me and wasn't there. That's why I gave it to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, he said it was like $400, so it's understandable. But
Yeah, but it works, no?
I think so.
I mean, he never emailed me about it. I told him if he had any issues to contact me, so I think it works.
Yeah, I'm sure it works.
Stop yawning, you're killing me. Guys, I was out all day. I was grinding, I was walking around. I probably walked like 10K today.
I think that there's more viewers right now in the living room than you walking in the cold. Yeah.
So this is what we have to do then.
Yeah, she did a stream earlier walking downtown, and I think there's more viewers now. Is there, or was there more?
There was like 6 at one point. There was
there was a bit more. The Romanians make it out safely. Chava, I don't exactly know what happened, but
I think he got arrested.
He got arrested and doesn't look good for him. But Christian and Danny are alive.
Yeah, I mean, I heard about Chava getting arrested. He like complied. He put his hands behind his back and stuff, and they started beating him. The one that was in the video, I didn't know it was him, but like they started beating him.
Oh, Chava's out of jail and lawyering up, according to
Do you
Greg.
know anything about him? Is he fine, like right now? Like cutie patootie. Well, they said a cute potato. Do you know if Chava V's is okay? Like,
Greg said he's out of jail and he's lawyering up.
and he's what?
He's getting a lawyer.
Oh, he's getting a lawyer. Yeah, good. That's good. Yeah. He should go to Rebel News so that they can pay for fund. Yeah, they crowdfund. They crowdfund lawyers. Yeah, they crowdfund lawyers. So he should go to Rebel News and they should crowdfund a lawyer for him.
Yeah.
Like he complied, and there's video footage, right? He complied. He didn't resist. It's not like he was resisting. He got out of the truck, and you can see the video. They started beating him. They broke his ribs, and he might have kidney damage too.
Holy crap! I have to FaceTime soon. Next stream.
So Alex says free Chava. Free Chava. Yeah. He might be already out.
Yeah. No. Apparently he's out. Yeah.
Yeah, he's out. I mean, like.
Wait.
You should definitely.
Did you speak to anyone else from the convoy, Danny?
Huh?
Did you speak to anyone else from the convoy?
Just the one family I met, and I ended up staying at their place for like a day. But other than that, I didn't really talk to anybody else.
No.
Thanks to you, Brian Girl. See them all the time too.
Who, this guy?
Yeah.
To who you bar and grill?
Yeah.
I never see these people.
You just don't pay attention.
I always see Orangeville. Do you see that guy? Born Orangeville? He's always on there. This guy M Juice, I see him a lot too.
Oh yeah.
And
That's what people ask me.
someone said marry me, Danny.
If you want, yeah.
Someone said Toronto as well. There's
Revan Kevin Wendell. Actually, Revan Kevin. I think he's okay. I know
Do you have
he's
his number?
released. No, I don't.
Does if
I didn't
anyone
talk to
has
him.
Reverend Kevin's number or email or something, send it to me, please. And Wendell too, please.
Cause
Chavez, he posted on Facebook too. That's good. Christian, I'll get Christian on another stream, but I spoke to him. He's good.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. He's good. He never got. Oh, somebody's talking about me. He's good. He never got arrested. Tucker Carlson gave you. Wait, he gave who a shout? Tucker Carlson gave you a shout out. Grass. Yeah, Tucker Carlson gave you a shout out. Yeah,
I don't know main account.
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to read comments, guys. I love you from Winnipeg. Love you.
Someone said answer my calls a lot. You're not calling me, man. I don't know who you're calling. Zod got yeah, guys, I got arrested for asking directions. It's true, I literally did.
Dude, that you have the video footage. Like that's literally gonna be thrown out of the court. Like,
Yeah.
like how? What are they gonna charge you with?
Like I didn't do it. I didn't resist. I didn't fake information, nothing.
Yeah.
yeah, you did, man.
Yeah.
He used to leave Ottawa. I went. So I was on the end of Wellington, and then I went down. I don't know what street I turned on. I just kind of went straight and hit the 417, and then I just shot someone. I'm not. Wait, Wait, did somebody ask you off your stone or me?
It's still in what?
Yeah, Daniel's different stuff. No, I'm not stoned. Let's see here. Trying to get miss this swish.
That's Charlotte.
Yeah, swish. What's that?
It's my snow pan.
Get Eric online. Yeah. Thank you guys from Florida. Hey, I'm trying to move
So
there.
glad you made it out, Danny. We were worried about you, and yes, you adjust your hair every 5 seconds. Haha, much love. And bring on the popcorns. Thanks, man, and Charlotte. Thank you, David.
Games on, I'm proud of y'all. It's like the whole crew now. Wait, I think
Someone said, "Why didn't you leave your video camera running?" They just like took my stream and ended it. They figured it out quick too.
They pressed X or they just turned it off?
No, he just clicked X and click N. He was so quick with it. Like he knew what he was doing. Yeah.
But do you have
Probably done it before.
What?
the stream?
Yeah. It's all it's up on my YouTube and I have it saved.
Yeah, I'm gonna record it because I seen the video. Like, it's recorded. Just ask people to send it to you.
Yeah, it was on Fox too.
All over the internet. Yeah. You see like those three goofball cops like walking in the snow, like they're trying to sneak up. They thought they were sliding.
Oh.
Am I cutting off one?
Someone's calling Charlotte.
No, just hang up. It's some random.
Whatever, you got it.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
These people still, they don't stop.
This guy watches the stream too often. Someone said, "Did you lose your license?" Yeah.
I'm not even sure. I don't even know if I'm off insurance or not.
Wait 1 second. Let me call you back again. The quality's messed up. 1 second. 1 second, guys. And Danny's back. Boom.
Yeah, the steps thing it's on the phone that I'm streaming on, which is like we both use to stream, so it would be both of our
What are you talking about?
steps. Someone told me to look at the health app for steps.
Oh yeah.
Oh
This
my
guy.
god. Stop calling me.
He's gonna keep calling you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard. I seen that. Hey Zod, did you hear Alberta? The province is challenging the federal.
All right.
Directions well.
Hey, it doesn't matter. We're trying, aren't we? We're trying. We're doing it.
I know.
Yeah.
You're only allowed walking on this street.
Yep.
Make a left.
We're looking for alleys like this.
Yeah. And there's nothing open either.
No ice
Nothing's even open. No, nothing for you, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Retro landscape, I know, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Portland. Yeah, everything is. Yeah. No. So I'm up for doing whatever you guys are doing. It's pretty evident we're definitely not going to get in.
We already tried twice. Third time's a charm.
Anything else interesting to see, or we just go for a walk in whatever direction back or whatever? Yeah.
We'll just be heading back.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. Well, I guess lead the way. We're doing it. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever's good. Yeah. Get. That's too bad. Can't get close. Nothing we can do. OKC Rebel, how you doing? Oh, you are. He was the one that needed the ground on the. Okay. All right, and wow, I don't have him on Facebook. I'll have to see. Shoot, see if I can find him on there. Damn. You guys, okay. Really feel like I got to know you guys over these days. Yeah, PK, thank you. Yes. Thank you, of course, for being here. Absolutely. And those that have reached out. 4,400 still in the chat. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Doesn't look like we're going to see very much action tonight. And hopefully we get some action this week. And Bearded Eagle, big ups, Bearded Eagle. Check out his channel. And Portland Andy is the man. Big ups to the Portland Andy, sub him up. And big ups to the hot dog army. Big ups. Yeah. Where the police targeted and beat him. Okay, yeah. Interviewed and they're gonna. They haven't broke his spirit. That's good. That's good. Yeah, he's a tough dude, man. Zot was charged with obstruction of justice. Really? Okay. Yeah, I figured that would have been that charge that was there. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, well, hopefully he can get off of that. Hopefully that charge can get dropped. That sucks to have a charge on your, on your record, right? Of course, nobody wants a charge. Circle K. Is she going in there? Shoot. You know what I can get? I should have grabbed some monsters while I was in there. Yeah. All right. Should have grabbed some monsters. Yeah.
We'll get some.
Yeah, definitely get some. Yeah. Yeah, or I can go in and get it. Yeah. Either that, or I can go in and get some. Yeah.
100K. What?
I'm just updating it.
Oh.
Oh, it's hilarious. That's always on this stuff. With some good questions. Can Danny get USA insurance? If I get a green card or whatever, let's see here.
Danny, I miss sitting in your truck.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just not the same anymore.
You can sit in my truck when we come down here.
Yeah, I have to come down. When are you working again? Or what are you doing? Try to sit down.
For now, I'm just,
You're like an eighth of a chair.
I want to get set up with going to the States. Hopefully I can get like my green card or whatever I can to get into the States, and then from there we'll see what I can do.
So you're taking a break till you can get into the States?
Yeah, like I can, if I want to, I can do in Canada, but I don't
I don't really like doing it in Canada.
Yeah.
And the fuel is super expensive. Like, I went to a Pilot Flying J in Tilbury, and it was like, what was it, like 170 or something like that per liter.
Oh, right.
It's insane. Like, I put $200, it barely filled up.
Holy crap. So, Danny, you do need fuel.
Wait, in the States? Bro, it's all,
Someone said get a bigger chair. I need a sofa.
Yeah, like it's his sofa.
Ask them if they're in the States or are they in the States?
Someone says stop playing with your face, Charlotte.
My face?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't even, I don't know. Are you in touch with it?
Someone. Thank you, Mike the Dad Crosby.
I read that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if Florida needs drivers, I can move there and I'll be hauling food in the States. At this point, Canadians are going to be applying for refugee status in the States.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what's going to happen. Yeah. Run. Yeah, we might flood the USA.
Isn't there going to be a convoy in Washington?
Yeah, I heard that there's something going on.
Because
I don't know how big
in the States, though, they have guns, they have everything. It's not going to end nicely.
Oh, yeah. Everyone has guns in the States.
It's not going to end like Canada.
Yeah. Police wouldn't try that in the States.
No.
Might end up bloody.
It's going to be a showdown. Here they built like a snow wall, did you see, to like try and slow down the cops?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the States, they're going to build a gun wall.
What protesters have to realize is if the police want to push them out, that's okay. The police will have to shut down the city themselves to keep everyone out. So
yeah,
people shouldn't be discouraged by them having to leave. Now the police have that all blocked off.
Yeah.
So it's still a blockade.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the one in Ottawa was never a blockade. Every street had a lane open. Just saying they're blocking traffic.
I'm staying here.
They parked on the only lanes that were closed by cops.
New Mexico's off.
Oh, there's convoy. U.S. convoy starts tomorrow. Guys, where is gonna be
23rd, Wednesday,
DC?
February.
DC. Charlotte might be going down to Washington, guys. I can't go because of the court date for this, but Charlotte can go down, and I have a friend in the States that could help. So ZNN might be making the States, guys.
Someone said it starts in California.
Oh, really?
I would much rather go to California than Washington.
I don't know. California is kind of the governor's strict.
Exactly. And then also the only snow piles around their cars.
My first options would be like Florida, Texas, Arizona. Yeah, those would probably be my first options.
March makes it easy, but even if they did, who cares? It's not like they're hurting anybody.
Sorry.
March 1st, DC. Charlotte's getting sent over to DC.
March 1st.
Charlotte's walking there. She's gonna do
I'm gonna get my 10K in.
What is that, like a 1 week stream? She's gonna do a 1 week stream walking there. Charlotte has to go hold the line in Washington.
Bring my snow pants.
Updates, upstate New York here. Now I'm lost and loaded. God bless. Calm down, Shane. What do you say, Danny?
So all the the convoy in the U.S. did it start already? Eh? It started.
People are saying March 6th. I saw
Someone
one guy
said the
say March
23rd.
1st. Yeah, I bet it.
So they didn't start driving yet. They never started.
No, but there was something in Quebec this weekend, but I don't know if it's still going on tomorrow.
Yeah.
No one really knows.
What are they gonna do?
Oh, they started driving February. Oh, it's gonna be something crazy. Holy crap.
Everyone.
Craig.
Everyone in DC has a gun.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nobody wants that carnage. Like, it's
You don't want bloodshed. No, your arm's gonna be jacked from holding up that phone.
Yeah, I know. From streaming all day too, like this. Charlotte, here's for night one is DC. There you go.
Thank you, Fabio.
Yeah, I know. Danny, did your arm get stronger from all the grabbing stuff out the window?
yeah, I mean, I think a little bit, but I still need to keep working out. But yeah, people gave a lot of stuff, man. Like, I came in with a pile of stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
I know Christian was saying he had too much stuff. He kept every time I went to see him, he's like, "Here, have this, have this, have this." He's like, "Please have it."
It was so much stuff that like I was trying to get rid of it. Like, it was just so much. It was a good problem. But yeah, it was a good problem because I mean, better you have stuff than not. You know.
Yeah.
Like, it just goes to show the generosity of people and how everybody want to support, how everyone wants to help. You know.
Yeah.
So
some people can't stay there all the time, right? So
yeah. No, it's true.
You should both migrate to Texas. Yeah, guys, we gotta leave this country.
That'd be nice.
Once I figured out my obstruction, then I'm good to go. But till then, I'm
Yeah, correct. The
I'm
Americans
an
have
accused felon.
guns. Washington D.C. is done of evil, but their laws are contrary to our Constitution. We will not comply.
Oh, I don't have Facebook. Yeah.
Listen, staying this Wednesday. Charlotte, we're sending you to California in 2 days. We're buying the ticket right now.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't mind. I'll go to California.
I don't have Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Just Snapchat. But maybe I might consider. I don't know. Possible. I'll let you guys know.
Someone said DC is a dangerous place. Oh.
DC is a swamp, is what it is.
Florida or Texas. I like both of them. I know Ron DeSantis is a great governor, and then even from Texas, what's his name? Abbott. Yeah, he's pretty good too. And I've been to both places trucking, and I like both states. They're very nice. And either way, if I move to one of them.